So you want to be a guide. Let me tell you a little story. 15 years ago, I packed my bags, I got on an airplane, and I ended up in the Yukon. My full expectation of being in the Yukon is being in a camp, and there's probably a washer and dryer someplace so I can go wash my clothes, grab a shower maybe every 3 days, and, have a nice home-cooked meal. Well, it ain't like that. I got to the Yukon, I got thrown on a horse. I spent 75 days riding a horse out of 92 days that I was in the Yukon. I washed my clothes in a pannier, in a pack box, with a paddle and some dish soap. I probably lost 30-some pounds because we didn't eat half the time. You gotta wanna be a guide, but it makes you tough. It makes you tougher all the time. The harder you work at it, the better it is. Guides are about honor, loyalty, and hard work. You're gonna work for 18 hours a day. You're not gonna sleep. You're not gonna get paid very well. You're gonna have to be a cook, bottle washer. You're gonna have to deal with the pressure that the client's gonna put on you to produce. You got 8 days to do it. If you're up for that, welcome to the club.
Well, it's the morning of day 5. We're still having issues with fog. This is our 3rd straight morning that, as you can see, we are sock dried in. So it's kind of a slow day, and I think Jerry's getting a little discouraged. We had one that was around mid-50s, and we could have taken that one.
I have a shot right now. Steve, I think we might wait.
I think he's second guessing it now. Now he thinks the hunt's over because he didn't take that bull, and we got lots of time though.
We push hard every day and we try to get it done.
Today we're gonna go down and get this bull right now.
Steve said we're gonna do it today, so we'll beat the moose tonight.
That's right. Tenderloin.
With less onions. Whoops.
What do you think about my cooking, Jerry? You don't like my onions?
I think we're just gonna float by here. We were just floating down the river and heard a bull grunt, so we paddled to shore. We're across the river now. A bull grunting right across here. He's coming this way. Ooh. He's going across. He's right there. This last year, after my wife and son had bought me this trip, I was having some issues with my health. They diagnosed that I had cancer in the spine, and the doctor moved my treatments up when I was setting this up because I had this moose hunt. I have to do this moose hunt, and so they moved my radiation schedule up so that I could be healed up enough to come here in September. So I just finished 36 treatments about 2 weeks before I come up here, and it was a rough road, but I'm feeling stronger. Just keep hoping and praying that get through this.
Lost him in the fog. You know, we don't know what the future is with Jerry. We don't know how much time he's got. We don't know if the cancer is going to come back. That's why there's some pressure on this hunt. We gotta get that moose. Shoot. Well, we know he's here, so tomorrow morning we come here and we do it again. I want it for Jerry because we don't know.
Days, 4 more moose. All we need is, we got 2 today, so it could happen tomorrow and the next day and we'll be all done. We'll have 100%. We'll be out of here.
I think of home the day I get here. You just count the days, right? Now that you're over the hump, it gets exciting, more exciting each day, because you start 6, 5, 4. So yeah, you can only spend so much time away from your family when you start to really, really miss them. But first of all, hopefully harvest a great big bull. Oh, he's grunting. I just heard him grunt. There he is right there. There he is right there. I don't know how big it is. Young bull. No, too small. It needs about 2 or 3 more years. It's just not something that we want to take.
Hello, Brian. How's Roddy?
Hey, Roddy, how's it going there out there today?
Oh, we saw a decent goal, but nothing that we want to quite shoot yet.
Mr. Roddy. No moose. You know, there's a strict rule within the company, is you call in every night. Can't find a moose to save our soul. All is well, no bulls yet, 3 cows today. Anytime now.
Oh, that's a good attitude.
It's going to happen here, right? It always does, right?
Yeah, it always does. It might be right to tail end the last couple days of the season. Oh. So only a grouse today. We'll do better tomorrow.
That's not good.
Hey, Steve.
It's frustrating. We're not seeing game.
Steve's getting himself a little too much emotionally involved with Jerry and Matt. I can read it when he's calling in. If they don't get that moose, poor Stevie is going to be devastated.
We're absolutely seeing nothing. Zilch, 0.
Oh, man. Steve screwed up a lot in the last while. He's never going to get off the Rubber Chicken Award. Stevie's going to be a contender for that forever. It's just Stevie.
Everybody's good.
Everybody's good.
Okay, we're done.
Start all over tomorrow. Oh. Morning, boss.
Hey, Big Brian.
Tomorrow morning, that otter's is gonna be leaving here right at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Now, the option I have is a stop at training camp, where Stevie's camp is, with Matt and Jerry, on your way back.
Let me run these all by Billy, and we'll see what he wants to do.
Okay, give me a call as soon as you know, then I can start working on it.
We'll give you a call in a bit.
Okay, bye.
Anyway. Hey, Taylor, the Skidoo gun cases, one I put on the rafters in there.
No, I'll pull them down and I leave them on the sled.
We'll start shutting down camp today. Sure. The guys are already starting to work on the equipment, getting it winterized. Tomorrow, I've got one camp. I've got 2 clients in there, a father and a son. The father found out he had cancer, and his family gave him this hunt this year. Cool. Yeah, it's really cool. And that was when he was going through the chemo. I think he had 36 sessions of the chemo. I mean, brutal. God darn it. I mean, you know, like what we did yesterday, you calling up there and you know that.
Yeah, I feel for him. I know he's he's working his butt off to do this.
Yeah, I like to see him. You know, I mean, anyone that's puts, you know, that priority really gets what life's about. So I think to stop in at Jerry's camp there and give him an attaboy and we're thinking about you and show respect, I think that's important. So if you're okay with that, then we'll make a little side trip there.
I'd like to shake his hand myself.
Exactly, yeah. This camp will be completely shut down when that airplane lands. We'll have everything locked down, windows are tinned up against the bears, and it'll be kind of a sad moment. It always is.
Right now we're working on putting the rest of the plywood on the windows and tin on the main cabin. Because if we don't, the bears have a tendency to smash up the glass and go in and basically chew anything that smells.
We made it.
Hey boss, how you doing?
Big Stevie Pereiro.
Good to see you.
Forget that, man. Good
Come on
luck.
in. There's Jerry.
We came bearing gifts.
You did, huh? How you doing, Jim?
How you doing?
Yeah,
Good to see you.
we're doing good.
Yeah, having fun?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Matt, good to see you. Yeah, we're busy, yeah. But, you know, you guys got the B team. You'll do okay, though. You'll do okay. Hey, look what we brought.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
We don't have much cookies.
Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate it.
Wait.
Oh, well, that's here. Hold the cookies. Hi, guys. Look what I got.
There's two. You can share it or keep them.
Well, thank you. We're going to save that till the kill.
Yeah, there's not a lot of stores around, so we didn't have a lot of choice on gifts. I wanted to come in and pay respects.
Well,
It's awesome.
Well, thank you.
An inspiration that you're here. Like I say, we'll try and live up to that. Every one of us. That's like, you set the bar pretty high. So I just want to come down here.
Well, you're setting it pretty high for us, too. I didn't think I'd be back, but my health kind of is hanging on, and we'll see what happens. And it's been fun.
You're here. You're here with Matt. That's what's important. Gentlemen, we got to run.
Yeah, good going.
I
Yeah,
just
well,
wanted
thanks
to
again,
Come
Jim.
in and bring you some cookies and a couple beers. And shoot straight when you get the chance. Well, I know you will anyway.
We got to have some moose meat with those chocolate chip cookies.
All right,
Good luck.
That was perfect. That was exciting.
It's truly an inspiration. I mean, every time we think we're having a rough time in our life, you just have to think of somebody else and then realize that their situation's rougher than ours and they're handling it better than what we're handling our, much smaller problem. It's an inspiration.
That's quite a rush. Yeah.
Just happy and enjoying every second with his son on this hunt. Great to see. We'll keep our fingers crossed that he gets a good bull.
Now we got to make a kill. We'll do it.
There they go.
I'm surprised he even remembered us.
Oh, of course he did, man. Matt and Jerry were absolutely over the moon when Jim walked off that plane. It's just brought Jerry's spirits up now. And they're just so happy that Jim took time out of his day to stop in and say hi.
I'm small peanuts for Jim. He's involved with so many people, and he took the time to ask me about my health. That really meant a lot. that was special.
Now the pressure's on me. Now it's on me to, you know, to try to get a moose for Jerry here. So we're gonna make it happen. So we're gonna make it happen.
We packed up and headed up the river. This was right after Jim had flown out. And it wasn't probably an hour, hour and a half. We went up probably 10, 15 miles. Come around the corner and Matthew's at the front of the boat and he says to Steve and I, "Is that a moose laying there?" On this gravelly, sandy beach with nothing around it, just a big moose is laying there, just sunning itself as big as pie.
Come on, get out. Quiet. Grab the gun, grab it. Yeah, he's a good bull. Sure, for sure. Are you loaded? Yep. Loaded, safety on. Okay. Get the Yukon sticks. Set it down. I can get him up, but you guys have to be on the sticks, ready to shoot before I do anything, because he might bolt.
We slowly crept in on him, got a 90-yard, set it up.
So we're here. He's looking at us.
He didn't get up, so then we closed the gap to 70.
Right there. That's your shot. Get ready. When he stands up, shoot him.
He didn't get up.
Come on, buddy. Stand up. Jerry, it's okay. I don't know. The sticks are shaking.
Oh!
Cramp in my back. Getting a cramp in my back. I'm getting a cramp in my back with that radiation.
We were there for 2 hours. Jerry's getting tired. His back was sore. Sean's batteries are dying.
My battery died.
Oh,
He's gonna get up. You take him.
hit him again, hit him again. He's right there, hit him again, hit him again. Got him. Here. Here he is. Jerry!
Thanks, brother.
Good job.
Yep.
We got him. We got him.
Big guy.
He's a big guy.
Oh boy.
That's a hog of a.
That's a good one there, big guy.
Congratulations, buddy. Give me a hug. Give me
Thanks, brother. Thank you,
a.
guys.
Back, Matthew.
Hey,
Awesome.
Thank you,
Dennis.
guys, for all your help.
Look how huge he is. That's heavy. This thing's a tank.
This guy made the trip. I am very, very satisfied.
You know what happened today? Jim came to our camp to say hi to Jerry.
I guess that's all it took was for the boss to show up.
Yeah. Change our luck.
It feels so good for Jerry to get that bull. This hunt was a special hunt, and he got a bull of a lifetime.
And we're having tenderloin tonight. Tenderloin tonight.
There's Big Brian.
Hey, boss.
Big Brian.
How's it going?
We made it.
You made it.
Good to see you.
Oh, man. You're looking a little rough for wear.
You think?
Oh, Taylor. Oh, you made
Brought the whole crew out
You
here.
brought him out? Oh, Christian, good to see you. Twiggy! Good job. Mr. Billy.
A little hard on the crew, but
Were you? Did they pull it together?
at the end.
At the end.
He was a bad influence on my guys. By the way, you can't keep these young guys. These are mine.
Well, we'll have to see how that works.
They're
out.
mine. I'm keeping them.
It's a crew, isn't it? It's a crew.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing to do.
Aren't you glad to be out? Have a little fun?
It's good.
A little eat? You had fun? Best trip? Really? Those youngsters do okay?
They were impressive. You know, they so overperformed what I would expect from youngsters. There's not any chore that's too onerous,
Yep.
or any mountain that's too high, or any time in the morning that's too early, or any time of night that's too late.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was the best hunting I've had, like that sort of camaraderie.
Yep.
Best I've had in years and years and years. It's going to be a tough one for me next year because that team was the best I've ever had in the bush and best I've worked with, and they're 18, 21, and 24. You know, so in one way, I want Taylor to blossom and become who Taylor could be, the greatest guide ever.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I want him with me wherever I go, which it's a tough one because you want to keep him there because he's so good.
Yep.
But if we can find more Taylors and Christians and Twiggies, maybe these younger generation, maybe there's more of them. I don't know. I think if you could get some of these kids into the bush, we can help. I think you'd make better human beings for the experience of being out there.
It's hard to explain what this place is. I got a chance to come up here when I think I was 15 years now for me. So I was 45 years old when I got a chance to come up here. We got set out on a couple horses and a bunch of old naggy horses that nobody could actually do nothing with. It taught me one of the best lessons ever. And it made the Yukon like home for me. I found myself out there
On the
at
trail
that time.
in the Yukon.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know where I would have been if I wouldn't have come here.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I'm leaving now, so keep these young guys.
Yeah, I will.
And
Keep them working.
Get them working, eh?
Okay.
And train them your side.
Yeah.
So they've got that side covered. Like Taylor's awesome. That's right.
Hey there.
Peace, baby.
You're just shaking now. Huh? Good job. Big animal, eh? You know what the best thing about her now is that it's on dry ground. Yeah. Let's go back, make a call, talk to Wojo, and hopefully get a plane in today. Season has come to an end. We were very fortunate this year to get a couple of nice bulls. We got 2 extremely happy clients. We got him, Dad.
I saw him before you did. Al! I didn't have much hope in you.
Don't swear.
Oh, then God, when you shot, I thought, holy, what kind of a gun has he got there? 3 shots. I thought.
As soon as you get your moose, you close up camp on the second hunt. So I need to arrange some flights. So what's the plan then? You kind of got a long-term plan here?
I'm in a real pickle here right now, so give me a couple hours. Thanks, Roddy. Bye. Oh well, now I gotta try and figure out how to get them out of there. It's just a hiccup right now where we gotta try and configure these airplane flights because not let alone moving hunters in 4 days. We've got meat coming back, so takes a little bit of juggling.
One of those things, it's hard to arrange it, but we're hoping the plane comes.
We're full today. The otter's running 3 trips and the beaver's running 1.
I got so many schedules, so I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
That'll be 2 trips here.
I mean, it's gonna be tight, but we'll do it.
How many in here?
6.
Just doing the math, they got eight people on that airplane tomorrow.
Bonsoir.
Hey, Martin, can you put 6 people on in all gear?
No moose, no nothing?
2 caribou.
Okay, we'll do our best. We'll try to go as early as we can because you have another trip after that, right?
That's right. So, meat and people, huh? Well, don't worry, it's busy. Hey, good, Martin? You got a load?
We didn't have to put anybody in the
Oh, you didn't, hey? Unloading the otter. They just got back from TC. But do you think you'll be able to go back for Wilson's?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, okay.
So we'll give Wojo a call here and find out what's going on, make sure plans haven't changed.
Hey, Roddy.
Just want to check in and see where you're at with things.
Well, I haven't heard yet. Can you try and call me back just before dark? And I'll try to find out what's happening here.
Okay, sounds good, Brian. Really got to work the schedule.
It's like putting a puzzle together in the dark. You know all the pieces there, but you got to find them.
We'll do as much as we can. We'll get the meat onto the shore, tarp it both ways, rock it down, and it'll stay cool.
We're just packing everything up ready for the plane, and I'm hoping he comes and gets us into mail at a decent hour. Well, Wojo's good. He needs a good shave, but that's his business.
Oh! Wojo.
That burp helped you concentrate.
Hey, Roddy. I've got Martin here now. He's gonna pick you up tomorrow. If we're lucky, you may not get here as early as you want, but that's the way it goes. You know, there's other people in front of you, so.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
So don't tear nothing down till you know that you're coming out, eh?
Oh, okay.
All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow around noon.
Yeah, okay.
I appreciate all you done this trip. I really do.
Gone.
Well, we'll get it done, Brian.
Well, I know you will. It's not an issue if.
If,
It's
when. That's right.
Yeah.
Can we get back to Swedish bowling now?
Yes.
That's a good queen.
Sadie, come here. Come on. There you go. Sit down. I've got a guide that's been working with us for quite a while, and he's got a dog, and he said to me, he says, Brian, can you look after my dog? What I thought in my mind here, how's this dog gonna actually be part of me, what I'm doing? Good. Awesome. This is Sadie? And we're doing a little dog sit. Yeah, you and I, eh? The dog buddied up to me so bad that it actually makes me a little sad. You know, I'm gonna have to give her up to her master, you know, and I do get a little emotional. I get a little tear. I still, right now, it kind of bugs me talking about her, but just the way it is. Like she was a great friend, and giving her up can be a tough thing. So, yeah, you and I are kind of like glue.
I love those big ears first.
Oh, she's just so. Hey, get back here. And if we build it up, you'll be going. And if we have to, we can just build a frame. How are you making out there, Twigs? You know how you do the top? I never cut down. I always cut up. Yep.
And pull it.
Yeah, and pull it. That's a big job for you.
That's good.
That's good, huh?
Christian and I and Twigs have been kind of helping out Brian and Kathy, and it's really good that we can help out, kind of reduce their workload a little bit and take a little bit of that stress off so they can work on the logistic ends of it more.
We try to do as much as we can. I'm sure Brian and Kathy appreciate having a little bit to help, even if it's just taking stuff to the dump, you know, or going down, unloading meat.
Yeah, it all goes here. Yeah, it all goes here. Good job, Twig.
It's so nice to have help, you guys. Thank you. I think it's like a treat. Oh, you guys are so good.
You guys make my. You can stay here forever. Wow, this is my first year that I've got such a workforce.
Look at how big they are.
If I could harness that energy and put it in a bottle and sell it, I'd make a fortune. You're taking them spike camps.
Hey, big.
If you had made noise when I opened the cooler, it would probably have been worse. I probably would have closed it and sat on it.
He got you?
Oh, did he ever? My...
Put all the tents away, make sure that the camp is nice and safe, bear-proof, waterproof. We'll have everything down at the beach ready to go as soon as that plane's here. Load it, and we're out of here. Yes.
Are you the pilot?
I'm gonna try tonight. Don't know how I'll make it, but I'll try anyway. I guarantee it will come down. That I will guarantee. Well, I hope we got everything. Well, let's start her up now.
Yeah, let's start her up.
Okay. There we go. This meat's heading to Mayo, where we'll distribute it among the First Nations people. It's about putting food on the table.
We are having a treat for dinner. We're having Jerry's moose, the back straps. Clean, organic meat, straight off an animal that lived its whole entire life in the wild, lived a good life, and we're now going to enjoy this together as friends.
No better respect for the animal than
Yeah.
we do.
Heck yeah.
This is fantastic.
Doesn't get better than this.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well, that's delicious.
It's good, hey?
Yeah. We're gonna enjoy everything.
Oh, you bet. All right, Jerry.
I like a little butter, sour cream, and cheese on top.
I got ranch. You want some ranch?
That ham seems pretty good.
Good. Like I said, that's your moose.
Yep.
Got the boy wanted. It's more of a finish line for him, I guess. Now he's accomplished what he's wanted to.
That's once in a lifetime experience. It's been fantastic. I got a picture of this in my mind. I hope I never forget it. It is special. We squeezed it in, but I'm glad I did it.
Steady. Come on, jump in. Roddy, when he come out, he wanted to go out there and deliver the meat to the elders. Hey, Betty. How are you? Good. We got some moose meat. This is Roddy. Roddy.
Hi, how are you?
He got the moose. He got the
I
moose.
got the moose for you.
Yeah.
Good thing.
I gotta keep you full of food all winter.
When you can, you get it back.
That's right.
Exactly.
When you give, you get
You get back.
Having a guide harvest an animal to take and deliver that meat to an elder, it totally completes a full circle.
High quarter make good dry meat. Big chunk of meat in there, you gotta cut it.
I'm hungry already.
You're hungry already.
Oh, she's so excited.
I know. Makes their day.
That makes me like, she hit it right on the head when she says, you give, you will receive.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. People working so hard out there for me. Really happy for it.
This is how they've done it for hundreds and hundreds of years, and she just continues on doing what they did in the past. And so, yeah, it's neat. It's nice.
You have someone else we should give to? Could you come with me?
Okay.
Okay.
Go straight and you turn them back.
Okay. Got you some moose today for you. I'm Rod. Pleasure to meet you.
Strong man.
Okay, Roddy.
Beautiful. Gotta sneak another little piece.
No.
Like jerky.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Oh, it's delicious.
We're eating your dry meat now.
We're trading you for a couple of little pieces, Christine. How's that?
That's good.
Enjoy.
How about Tara? She lives on her own and she's got a young.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. You'll have lots for the winter now.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm happy.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks.
Our pleasure.
Okay, take care.
There we go, Betty. Good girl. Have a wonderful winter, and I will see you next fall. Can I have a hug?
Thank you.
Okay, you enjoy.
Where's Brian?
Where's Brian? Turn around.
Oh.
Turn around.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Masicho.
Masicho, thank you.
Yeah. Have a good day.
What a pleasure doing that.
Too.
At the end of the season, we put all of our supplies in these drums. That's a wrap for this camp.
It's just been a fantastic season. We had a couple mistakes and a couple screw-ups, but you know what? To come out 100% successful with 4 people coming in and taking the game they wanted, I will happily accept that Rubber Chicken Award.
Stevie! Whoa! Guess who's back?
That's right.
Stevie's back, and I'm gonna drown you.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Go for it. Where's my rubber chicken?
Huh?
Where's my rubber chicken?
You got it, don't worry.
I got it?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
That rubber chicken, you own it yourself.
It's
There's
a
only
team
one
effort.
No, there's only one person that gets the
No,
award.
it's a team effort.
No, no.
I'll take that chicken. I'll say I'd like to thank Sean. I'd like to thank Dennis.
For
I'd like
helping
to thank,
you?
Yeah, for helping everybody. You know, it was a team effort to
No.
get this award. You know, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, you know,
No.
everybody for raising me, you know. So. Just to see Wojo and be like, hey, I was successful, not be like, hey, I kind of sucked last year. So coming out of the bush and being successful, 100% successful, makes you just, you're at top of the world. It feels good. It feels good to have a beer. It feels good just to be back. It's hammer time.
Hey, Bergie, how's it going out there?
Oh, it's going good.
If we get time today, we might pull you out this evening.
Okay, how's our dog doing?
Right there. Just talk. Say hi to Sadie.
Sadie. Yeah, okay.
Take care. We'll see you when you get out. Come on, Sadie. Jump in. Jump in. Where is that? Your truck? Holy mackerel. Who's that? Hey? Yeah, I'm gonna be a little sad. You know, the plane spooled down, everything was quiet, and I seen the side door of the airplane open. I opened the door to the truck. Coming out.
Hey, how's
Oh, as soon as she seen him, she went running to him, and it was like it's good because she remember who Master is, eh? I'm just kind of a intern, you know. But I wish I could be more. So. Oh, Bergie, I get a little tear in my eye. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, no. Good to see you. Good. Oh, no problem. No, she's happy. I get a little kind of, yeah, just the way it is. Hey, are you staying with me? We're going to the truck? Are we going? Yeah. You and me? Yeah.
Forget.
Berkey ain't gonna get you back. Hey, you can't go. Hey? Are you staying here? Are you staying here? You staying with me?
So do you want her next year?
No.
Yeah, we can look up.
How about we take this
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
At the end of the season, it's kind of fun amongst the boys just to bring the whole team together. And we kind of recapped on what happened over the season, which was really good. It's probably been one of the best years for me, they're like our family out there. So yeah, it's gonna be a little sad to see him go.
See you betcha. Good. See you soon. Take care, man. Take it easy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, see you guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks, Willie. Thanks, Daddy.
See you, Sadie.
See you, man. Drive safe.
But I do feel sad that you guys are leaving.
We all have to leave, Frank.
I guess so. You spend that much time with those young kids and you feel like they're your own. You know what? It's been a slice. Yeah, like, I had no idea. When he said, my little brother's coming, I thought, oh, okay. But, you did well. I started to kind of tear up. Kind of bugs me a little bit, but you guys are really good.
See you soon.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Yeah. It's like
Just like Sadie.
You guys are just like Sadie.
Oh, Sadie's.
One more hug. Take care.
Visual break.
Thanks.
I'll see you. Yeah.
Wait. You're good.
He's gonna hit you.
You're good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was kind of a little emotional. They are a part of it. They are a big part of it. So you get a little choked up when they actually pull away.
No, we're the last ones.
We're the last one.
Oh, well. We'll make it.
Oh my God. And we're not going to be back for 8 months. So you kind of want to make sure that everything is all together. But if it's not, holy mackerel, I think we're pretty good.
You bet.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for doing it all.
It's the end. It's the end of the season. And you know what? Next year, we'll do it again.
Just can't let him see us. The hard part of getting here is over. We're in position. Just a waiting game now. Hopefully that wind doesn't turn on us. It's not supposed to. We're in good shape. Anything goes wrong now, it'll be my fault. Barreling him. There he is. Yeah. Once he goes out of sight, let's make a move. Okay. I'm gonna advance here. Hey, dear. Hey. Oh, you don't know how that feels.
Look at them main beans. How lucky can a guy get? I mean, you take a trophy like this, and in 4 days, we're heading to the Yukon. I just shoot the deer in my dreams. Now I gotta panic and start packing, go to the Yukon. Hi, I'm Brian Arguin. I'm from Park Beg, Saskatchewan. Been living here for 25 plus years. I grew up in the city and I couldn't wait to get the hell out of it. As much fun as this was, being the hunter, you know, drawing back on a giant mule deer.
Tika, you're gonna miss me?
Now I'm heading to the Yukon. I got 2 clients this year. My understanding is they're both bow hunters, so awesome. I mean, that's my favorite way to hunt. Looking forward to it.
There we go. You gotta go from there. So we are going to go up to our cabin. It's up the Kitsenkalem River. I started hunting up there 22 years ago when I was, I think, roughly about 19 years. It was through Ed and Keith. Keith's my best friend. He's like a brother. We've known each other our whole entire lives. And his dad kind of took me under his wing and introduced me into hunting. We love hunting. We love fishing. We've hunted all over the place. We've hunted Africa, did all over North America. In 2002, Ed and his brother Henry and 2 friends were up there hunting. Ed was the most experienced jet boat operator you could ever meet. But they just came around the corner and the water conditions changed. And he sucked up rocks into the jet and he lost power. And then they were cleaning the jet out, floating backwards, when they came around the corner and the water got fast and there was a log jam there, and they hit the log jam and it grabbed the boat, sucked it under, and everybody hit the river. 2 made it to shore. Henry made it to the island in the middle of the river, and Ed never made it out. So he just never had time to do anything, and he just drowned. So in seconds, life changes. And when you're in remote locations, there's no help. It's game over. Hey, Reed, you want to take your jackets? You got them? We put a plaque up there in remembrance of Keith's dad, Ed. Before we go to the Yukon, we're gonna go have a look, check our cabin out, make sure everything's good, check out the plaque. Yeah, just go for a boat ride and show everybody where it all happened, where it started, 22 years ago, and why we fell in love with this sport, hunting. You can't come, Pegs, I'm sorry. We got Tucker coming.
That's it, last hike for me before sheep season. I'm either in sheep shape now or I'm not, in which case I'll be hurting in a couple days. I'm heading up there. The kids are already up there in the Yukon. Bojo's been up there for a bit already. Then the guides will be staggered as they get into their respective camps.
It just seems like it was yesterday when we actually started up. But all of a sudden it's 2018 and we're kicking off the season.
We know of an ancient old ram that's been living on an impossible spot to get to for the last few years. Just talking with one of our guides, they could see that ram was there this year, and he's probably not going to be there ever again. He's getting so old. So I think we'll go try for him. Seems like an appropriate way to spend the next 14 days. I'm excited. A change of plans at the last second can sometimes work out really well, and other times can work out not so well. We'll see.
Jim, there they are. Talk to the kids.
Hey, Taylor. Yeah, we'll be there in an hour and a half. We're just about to get in the airplane and go. All three of you are going. Have your gear ready to go. Okay? See you then.
Have a good one. Be safe up there.
Because we changed the plan, we were going to go down this valley and out and into middle of nowhere, but now we're actually going to fly to another one of our lakes and then go from there. We have Argos at that lake as well. But the young guys had to gather up all their gear and get ready for an entirely different plan.
How's it going?
Hey, doing good, yeah. Happy to be home. There's Christian, how you doing? My guides, the big twigs here too. Look at that, we got the A-team all back together again. Holy smokes, you guys, it's cold here and windy and rainy. This is one of our moose camps, and it's a long way from where the sheep camp will be, but it's the closest camp that we can access. I was planning to go out this afternoon already and trying to set up a base camp further out somewhere, but I just think when the weather's this crappy, you're better off waiting. Might take 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, I don't know, because I don't think there's any point in just going and getting pounded in the rain. But I think we just wait.
Before we go to the Yukon, we're going to go up to the Kitsim-Kalin Valley, where our cabin is, where we've been hunting for 22 years. That's also where Ed was in the boat accident and passed away, and we're going to show the plaque. And I'm taking my son up there. He's pretty excited to go check it out too.
What happened? Like he crashed?
He crashed his boat, yeah.
Into where?
Into a log. He had a life jacket on, but it didn't work.
Nobody ever found him?
Yeah, they did. Found him almost a year later.
So he could stay alive longer.
He could have, yes.
But he didn't.
Because of an accident, yeah. And accidents happen, right? Yeah, this is the first time that I'm bringing my son Reed up to the cabin. My wife was hesitant because of the accident with Ed, but can't stop living. We have to just live our lives and do things, but be smart about it. And I want my son to enjoy what I enjoy. I want my son to go see, the outdoors and see the things that I was shown years ago. Beautiful day for a ride, eh? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's right on that corner, isn't it? Right here on the rock. We put that there. That's where Keith's dad got in the accident. Remember we're talking about that? You want to go to shore, Keith? We're gonna do 2 shots. 2 gunshots for my dad, okay? Woo! 1 more. Okay?
Hey, I'm ready.
Yeah. Good shooting, buddy.
I think he took Steve under his wing like an apprentice and really trained him. He brought him in like a son as a hunter.
Well, here's to Eddie. I'm 16 years next month, so that warms you up, eh? Always thinking about you.
Woo! Thank you.
Woo.
Taking photos of all the stuff because
Jim is really particular on how it is on the wall. So if we put, let's say we put that there and that there, that's not a good day.
You guys all know the reason. Clean workspace is a safe workspace.
I think it's but it looks good.
When you're in a tight confine like this, and you've got 5 of us living in this little tiny tight confine, like we would be, you feel like you're irritated all the time. When you have things organized in your tight little space, life's happy. That's why I haven't killed you, Christian. So there's so many reasons to have this place organized and not looking like a junk hole. Day 2, waiting for the weather to change. It keeps pretending to change, hoping that we'll pack all our gear and go about 1 mile down the trail. When we call its bluff, all of a sudden the whole valley fills up with fog and rain. This system is settled in on us right now, and I don't know how long it'll be. It could be 2 more days, it could be a week, and it could be the whole hunt. In which case, there was never any point in going out there because we're not going to be able to see. But in the meantime, we got everybody busy. Hey, Christian. So Christian's been very busy all morning, so is Taylor. Twigging I'm not so convinced about. If you let it get out of hand, then it just turns into a big pigsty.
How are you gonna get down?
And I've literally worked 2 days straight inside just this one cabin. The guys have been working on every other cabin. It's that much work.
I'm gonna jump.
The rule here was whoever I saw with their hands in their pocket was going to be the one that had to go dig the new outhouse. So whoever you see digging means I saw him with his hands in his pocket.
Taylor's out there digging the shit right now.
Right now I am preparing the outhouse, which got eaten. Probably like 6 feet to go.
I'll come back in 4 years and this better be the same as it is now. I'm going to expect them to take care of it.
Okay, so this is my gear and my gun. I gotta grab a gun with some ammo. Our first hunter is Sarah, and this is her repeat. She was here 2016 and she did not get a moose. We had an opportunity at a really big bull and we didn't get it. It's a big bull. Take him.
It wasn't a great shot.
Terrible shot, I know better. The stress is like she's back a second time and we have to get an animal. We have to get a moose. That would be my stress. I miss you, honey. Okay, buddy. Daddy's gotta go for real this time now, okay? Don't shoot your dog. You definitely don't shoot your sister. Okay? Okay, honey. I love you. Bye.
Love you. Drive safe.
I will. I'll call you when I get to Toy Horse.
Have fun.
I will. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. It's not an easy thing to say bye to the family, especially my son. You know, he doesn't see his dad for 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks, so. Hey, we gotta get on the road and make some time. I got Keith coming this year, which will be cool, because he's a good friend of mine. And he's always wanted to come to the Yukon. We have a pretty good dynamic, the two of us. We've hunted a lot together. He gets to be in my camp with me, which is really cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully we kill a monster bull this year. We're out of here. Hit the road and we're gone. And that's the start of our adventure.
Yeah, I thought we'd get out there today, but we're not. We're gonna get out there and be soaked. You see this? See all the lines and the writing and all the stuff? That's the book of my life. That's what my face says. And your face with no lines is this. Right? That's right, yeah, exactly. That's how you earn it. That's pretty funny. I'm pleasantly surprised. That's actually really funny.
Who's that good-looking guy? Dr. Daryl Olson. Big guy.
How you doing?
Good.
Daryl Olson. I'm from Audubon, Iowa. I'm a large animal veterinarian. I work primarily with pigs. Been there 35 years. I started hunting with my grandpa when I was probably 12. He really taught me about the importance of doing it right, being ethical. I just enjoy getting out, you know, chasing animals. It's really fun.
We were unfortunate last time he was up here. We didn't get our moose, but he's got the bow and the rifle this trip. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get her done. Looking forward to it.
He's pretty good. He knows what he's doing.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad to have Daryl on here.
You betcha. The homecoming.
You know, most of us hunt with buddies. And so you're kind of looking for a buddy when you get into camp, and your guide is your buddy. And, you know, Brian, he raises cattle, and I'm a veterinarian. And all of a sudden, we had something to talk about. Next thing you know, you're friends.
Honored or humbled to see he's back for the third time and wanted to hunt with me. Check out the abode. Honey, I'm home.
The place just smells moosey, doesn't it? It just is crazy moosey. Check this out. Sweet. Nice, very nice. Before, they had pictures of it, but I don't see them in here now.
Which one?
The bikinis.
No. I took them home. I'm hanging in my garage now.
Are they? Everybody likes to have fun, huh?
Yeah.
Wojo's waiting for us. The guy's hardcore. He's the real deal. Like, he's been in the bush, so he knows what we go through. His number one is safety. He wants to know that we're okay, right? Number two is making sure everybody's successful. Number one is making sure everybody's safe. You'll like Wojo, he's a good guy. Okay, I think we're here.
Oh, man. We have to have this Covenant Chicken Award awarded to someone. So I don't really see anybody else's name on here but Stevie's. Yeah, I'm gonna actually make sure that he takes us to camp.
There's the boss, Wojo.
Stevie.
How you doing?
Chatted with you so many times through the season. One more time, hey?
One more time, one more year.
One more year.
This is Keith.
Keith,
This is Wojo.
how's it going? Good to meet you.
Yep.
Good. He's talked a lot about you. I don't trust him a lot.
You trust me, I'm just fine. I will accept this rubber chicken.
You will?
I will.
Okay.
I wish I had Dennis and Sean here because they were part of my team last year, and they.
Oh no! Hey,
they need to partake.
No,
in
no. Who's in charge?
I was in charge.
There you go.
So
you cannot put the buck on no one
I'd
else.
like to thank Sean Wager.
Listen, I want to tell you something. If you really get stuck, because I've heard you call moose, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably get a better moose call out of that chicken than you do.
Oh, give me a break. Actually, not bad. There was a certain somebody last year that forgot to call in. That was a big mistake.
It was, but you know what?
Mm-hmm.
They're gone.
That's right.
They're not back.
I accept that chicken.
Remember.
Well,
guess what happens there?
That might work.
Can anybody say he's sufficiently screwed?
Hey, Big Brian. It's socked right in here, right down to the ground, raining hard. So, you know, we're not going anywhere today. We're fixing everything up. Again, we're cleaning the barbecues, all that kind of stuff. Friday to Sunday is supposed to be good out here. Okay, then tomorrow afternoon we'll head out there and we'll be ready for this beautiful balmy weather for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Weather's supposed to change in 2 days, which might give us the window to get out there, set up a camp tomorrow night, and then be ready to go the first thing the next morning. What was supposed to be, 12, 14-day hunt is down to a 3-day window. Go find this round, figure out a way to get over to it, and The good news is we're going to have one very cleaned up camp here. Nothing else to do.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah?
Come here.
Okay.
I got a call from Jim this morning, and he said a good bull is anywhere from 56 to 60 inches. He said, like, gosh, you make sure you tell Stevie that he's got to get this done. That's where you have to actually take that control of the client.
You might see one bull.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's it. You might see 10.
You might see 10.
You have to take those opportunities when those opportunities show themselves.
Exactly.
The biggest thing is the integrity and how we conduct ourselves there. So keep in mind the reputation of the company.
That's the job, is to make sure it's all good.
You betcha. Take care. Yeah, you guys have a safe one out there, eh?
Yeah, well, we'll have safe, and we're gonna have a good time. Okay, let's get the stuff on the plane.
Twiggy, what's the biggest takeaway from Jim this year?
You have to be tidy and organised, and everything has to be seen and not hidden behind other things, so you know exactly where everything is.
It's ridiculous. Jim just shakes his head, and he wasn't very happy last time, so hopefully this looks a little better.
And you almost have a heart attack when you see one of the outlines missing its tool. Hey, Christian.
Don't want to see that.
I think those need to go. Well, we don't have any Raid or anything else to kill them, so I'm going to try this old can of bear spray. I got to make sure I don't rub my eyes. Oh man, I feel it on my face. I touched my face.
We have to have two different types of packing. One for going in the mountain, spiking just with a little tiny pup tent. This will be our home with all our gear. We're also setting up a base camp that we can hunt from there to spike camp further. There's my breakfast and lunch for a given day, and here's my dinner. So that's what I'll carry on my back when we go up the mountain for actually backpacking stayover. Then I'll also take a lunch when we're just going up for a day hunt, for a can of sardines, a little thing of fruit, and a can of stew. This is food for 8 days. This is a pad for sleeping on. You have to insulate yourself from the ground. You have to have first aid for backpacking, but first aid for the base camp. You have to think of everything now for the next 8 days, basically. I've got to start getting serious. Guns, muzzleloader, and rifle. Really important.
Right on the corner. You see the camp? See it there?
I can see a tarp sitting right there.
That's our camp right there. Bill's big. That's it. That's goodbye to our connection to the outer world. This is home for the next 3.5 weeks. Okay, let's go look and see our camp. If we're gonna have motors that run, if we're gonna have propane heaters that work.
Well, let's check out. I got some action here.
So wolf or bear, right?
Yeah, it's something fresh.
And yeah, see, they got into here and ripped our Tupperware container apart and everything.
So that's kind of a mess.
Yeah, we'll clean it all up. That was an animal of some sort for sure. I think he dug under the boat.
Let's flip this thing over.
Flip it over that way.
Well, we got a motor that looks good.
Motor looks good. It's on the right side.
All right. Some work begins now.
Yeah, we'll clean this place up here.
be like,
Hey Keith, we got some grizzly bear hair back here on the tree behind our tent. Looks like a bear's been scratching his back on here. Grizzly bear hair. So I don't know how that makes me feel. We definitely had a bear. Oh, look at this over here. Holy smokes. A couple big piles of some scat from Mr. Grizzly Bear. Yeah, so he'll be walking down our trail. We have to make sure that we are definitely cautious with a bear like this. Okay, we gotta finish setting up camp and keep our senses on alert.
This wasn't Jim's doing, by the way. I mean, he didn't tell us to go do this. We're just bored. I'm gonna go cut some trees down and slice some wood.
We were just testing out the boat motor, and I wanted to go check what the fuel looked like in it, and it wasn't gas. Somebody had put Jet A, which is a lot closer to diesel than it is to gas, so it won't run. I was hoping they didn't run it through the motor and they just filled up the jerry can with it at the end of the season, but I have a feeling that motor might be a little hard to start. Let's go give it a shot.
I'm watching how these kids work. It's actually pretty incredible. They're so capable. I mean, Taylor was smart enough to check, smart enough to recognize that it wasn't gasoline, and smart enough to not start the motor with it. Taylor and Christian both, you know, they knew enough to flush the fuel line, and they also know enough that if they can't start it, they're going to have to take the motor apart, pull the spark plugs, clean it all out before they can have a hope of getting it going. So, you know, they can do that too. 21 years old and 19 years old. They've got the right stuff to be outfitters and obviously guides. These kids are good, eh?
If you want to kill every time you go out, you better not take a bow with you. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's just part of hunting, so you don't get too concerned about it. You know, you get a chance to get them in closer, and, you know, they just respond well to calls, and so hunting moose in the rut with a bow, it's awesome.
I love archery hunting. I actually request archery hunters to come in. It's a hunt. You're hunting, really hunting, and I like getting in close. I like the animals' reactions. I like the challenge.
Well, I'm just going to throw a couple at 20 and see what's doing there, and then I'll go back. Well, I mean, it's a magnificent animal, you know. 1,700 pounds, 73-inch antlers over there, you know, on one of those. You stand next to that, and he's coming into your call. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't even think about it.
You want to have the adventure, the thrills, but number one is safety. You don't want to see anybody get hurt.
I shot the last one at 52. I'm comfortable at 50. Ethically, I think that's a good shot for me. Beyond that, no, I probably shouldn't take a shot beyond 50. Oh, dang it. Those are in there good. There's a challenge, but there's a huge reward. And so when you kill something with a bow, it's just like, it was worth it. I worked really hard. I outsmarted an adult, mature animal at its own game.
You know, you get these giants coming at you at less than 20 yards. The old heart skips a beat. It's a sickness. It's an adrenaline rush.
It's the most exciting thing you'll ever do with your clothes on.
We can't go after sheep, so you adapt. We catch dinner. I'm official fish filleter, so the only chance I'm going to get to fish is before the other guys start catching their limit. Hey, that's a nice grayling. There are bonier fish in the world, but not very many. And we've worked hard. It's time for a little bit of relaxation. All work and no play makes my young guides blah. You have to have some fun in your life too, so that's what they're doing right now, is having fun. It's another day trapped. Nothing we can do. That's part of hunting. It's not about getting the animal. That's what we're here for. That's the goal. But I think we've had a hugely successful hunt so far. We've spent 3 days, 3 wonderful days in the wildest part of the world. Tomorrow we'll be there waiting to go when the weather does smarten up.
You know, if I could have anybody here in the Yukon with me to help me with this job, it would be Keith, because Keith won't quit. Keith gives it 110%.
I don't know how high we want this stuff.
So this was a perfect opportunity to have him come up to be like an assistant and to be a boat operator. So, you know, to have him here and to experience all of this is just awesome. Put him there, we can use him for something later on.
Yeah, okay.
So we should probably go over Jim's and Wojo's expectations. They give us this package every year to go over. We gotta follow all the rules, the Yukon rules. Conservation officer will come and check us. Safety, 150%, it's all safety. Every ounce of meat must be retrieved. We have breakfast going, coffee going. Jim says it right here. Remember, this is a service. We get suited up, we're out before first light. We don't want to be passing on shooter bulls and then the moose in the ears, and that kind of tells you how big. It passed on 55s, and they went home with nothing. But anyways, I'll let you go over this, you know, some more, but those are just pretty much the key items. There's a lot more stuff that's in here, but I'll let you take time to go through and read it.
Okay, I'll read this over.
Keith's already up to Shockey standards. He said, what do you guys do for a shower? And I said, we have baby wipes. And he was like, baby wipes? You don't shower for 22 days? I said, no, I use baby wipes. He's like, no, that's gonna change. I'm gonna build a shower. So here he is, he's building the shower.
Almost there. It'll be clean soon.
Holy, look at this. That's a great shower.
Life is good.
This is crazy. Nice job, Keith. That's definitely up to Shockey standards. Can you pack me some soap, please?
Towel. My hot water. My loofah holder. And body wash.
They're on their way, Keith.
I'll see you in 10.
We still have time for the rest of the hunt, but, you know, 3 days is gonna have to do us, because apparently that's all we're getting. Yeah. And then if the weather's holding high overcast, then we go up today, see what we can see.
I'm excited. Last year was the first year I get to hunt sheep, and we have another chance to go after a big ram if we can find them. Should be a fun trip.
This is the first day. It feels like a hunter's day. You know, we could have hunted moose every single day while we've been here, but we're not hunting moose, we're hunting sheep. If you can't see, you can't hunt sheep. I'm excited though. No matter what, we're being proactive, we're moving, we're starting to do what we're here for. Technically, I need a guide to hunt legally here in the Yukon, and Taylor is my guide, so he's coming. The other two are staying, Twiggy and Christian, and I'm not worried in the least. As long as we're gone, I guarantee they'll be working. I know it. They've got a work ethic that is very rare these days. These kids are, they're the best. They're really, really good. You ready? You have your guide's license?
Yep. Your hunter license?
You got my hunting license. Into the unknown.
It is go time.
Go time, man.
Time to go get Daryl a moose.
How long have you been waiting for that?
2 years and a day.
And a day. All right, my goal is to see a moose before Brian does. Just one time. That's my goal. It's gonna happen. There's something about the Yukon, you just can't go anywhere else and see. It's remote, it's beautiful, it's just a different place, hard to explain. You know, I think part of it is, though, too, you're walking in places that maybe no one else has ever walked. You know, you're out in an area where, yeah, there's places no human has ever seen. That's pretty cool. Jim comes back every year. Hell, I can see why. You know, the Yukon draws me back, and Brian draws me back. You just can't wait to get back and spend some time with a buddy.
Where'd that prick come from?
I don't know.
Let's go have a look at him.
Victory is mine. I spotted a bull before Brian did. We're gonna take a look at him.
Walk in here.
Okay.
Say, I know I can't get through here with the boat.
Gotcha.
Could draw some attention here too. How big is he? 45. Not that big. He's stopping and looking back every once in a while, so we're kind of hoping maybe there's one a lot bigger behind him. Come on. Come on, you chicken. Gonna walk out and see what we're gonna watch this. See if you can get him to come across. It's amazing you have that much fun and that much excitement, and you know you aren't even gonna throw an arrow at him. Now look at him. He's just not gonna come across. That's all right. First ball though, was exciting. I mean, he's up quite a bit bigger, but it's still fun to see him. It never gets old. I love it. That's better than a bugle and elk to me. Oh, that's amazing. Just amazing.
It isn't always about the kill, obviously with Daryl. He's looking for the adventure. I'm here to give him that. We're gonna do it again. I can feel it.
I saw one bull. That's all I need for the whole trip.
The first day for 2018 is like you took your boots off and you jump right into the fire. It doesn't matter. It's going, go, 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 go.
floating down here. Just heard a bull back up over on this ledge here. We're just gonna pull back, head up there. Oh. Oh. I think she's by herself. Either she's bred or she's still looking. She's by herself, right? Only cow we find around that doesn't have a bone in it. It's still fun to see him. It's day 2. We don't want to be done too early. It's too darn much fun, right? Who spotted? Cameraman. Oh. What's really my job? I don't know. You're driving the boat like a champ, but you're doing a heck of a job. At this point in time, though, it's Taylor 1, Doc 1, Brian, the goose egg. Hey, Brian. So, before your mic died, you were just about to say something. What was it? That ace cameraman we got, he's got a set of eyes. That's right.
Oh, Sarah. Yeah, here's your license here. And you know the drill. You give this to Stevie.
Give that to Steve?
Yeah.
Perfect.
This will be the second time for Sarah and Shad. 2016, they came in and they didn't get moose.
We should have had the moose for Sarah.
Okay.
We should have, 100%.
So then who screwed up?
I'll take some blame, but they rebooked.
Yeah.
So
well,
they're
it's
coming back
good.
in 2018.
Yep.
They specifically asked for me, and they're coming back next year.
If we don't get one this time,
you'll get one.
He's done. He's out. Fire.
Fire.
Hey, you're going with us next time. Steve's just gonna print this one.
Well, Sarah always wanted to shoot a moose. I mean, you know, you have certain things on your bucket list.
When we started up Hageman Reserve in Texas, we went and looked at a lot of different duck hunting lodges, and we did a lot of duck hunting together, and there were always these unbelievable moose on top of the fireplace. And I just told Chad, I said, I want to kill one of those.
You know, hunting is so much about camaraderie and spending time with people and your family and friends. I would love to shoot a moose, but I would love more for Sarah to shoot a moose and get to experience that together. It's going to be a pretty awesome week.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye. You too.
Bye-bye. Well, there goes Stevie's client, Sarah and Shad. Hopefully Stevie has a way better hunt this time. We'll keep our fingers crossed for him.
Our hunters have just arrived. This is Sarah and Shad. This is their second time back because in 2016, they did not get their moose. So to get this animal, it is hugely stressful. The stakes are high. How's it going, Sarah? Hey, Shad, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you guys.
We're excited to be with you.
It's gonna be awesome. Sarah and Shad are great people. We really hit it off. They're so laid back, and they just had a really great time, and I'm really excited to have them back in my camp. 2 years ago, you guys were here, so we've updated camp a bit, so come on with me. Watch out for the flags here. Since we have a lady in camp, we have to make sure we have facilities proper. We built you a shower with shower curtain and everything, yeah. So we warmed the bag up, you got a shower curtain, we got a nice floor there, and you can have a shower. There you go.
Are you so excited?
I've had a shower, it was epic. It was awesome. So there you go.
Shower.
That is so awesome.
Keith built it. Yeah, it was all Keith, man. He was like, you have a lady in camp and you don't have a shower? So there we go.
We love Steve. He's the best. You know, even though it was a really hard hunt and even though it was really tough, no matter what, Steve's attitude is great. He's one of the kindest, most in-tune individuals when it comes to hunting. He's just very aware of not only the animals and what's going on, but our needs. And it's very rare that you find somebody that has that many talents and passions they can put together to make the experience truly a one-of-a-kind experience.
We're gonna have so much fun, guys. 2016, we worked our asses off and we had a couple opportunities, but it was really tough. The hunting was brutal. So we have unfinished business on this river and we're gonna finish it.
So exciting.
I know, I'm excited. I'm excited to make it happen.
After 4 days of consistent rain and weather, we have another chance to go after a big ramp if we can find them. Just gotta cross our fingers we get it before the weather sets back in.
We're headed to that far mountain and then up and into the fog. The weather still hasn't decided what it wants to do, be ugly or give us a couple clear days. This may be as good as we get, I don't know. All the higher mountains are snow-clad now, and these clouds are still in the peaks. That's where we would have tried to hunt, not that spot, but the same elevation for the last week. There's no way, it never cleared off. Probably not even on those days that we thought it was clear back down at the lake. I'm sure that the sheep country would have been fogged right in. But we'll see what happens once we get closer, you never know.
This hunt that we're doing now is with Dr. Daryl Olson and Brian, and actually the three of us were here hunting about 3 years ago, and it was one of the most memorable hunts I've ever had. On day 3 it was. We were putting along and I believe we heard a cow first.
And then we heard a bull. He grunted once and we just caught a glimpse of a pan going into the brush.
We start walking into the bushes and we didn't make a single bull grunt, cow call, nothing.
I don't even know if I called or not, but he heard us.
Out of nowhere, we just hear this bull grunting and he's coming for us.
And this bull came in, Brian thought he was 53-4. He was a nice bull, but I think that was day 3, so yeah, it wasn't what we were gonna shoot.
He came into about 14 yards the first time.
God, he came in close. He was right on top of us and he put on a show.
And he's thrashing this tree. And I remember I was zoomed in on him raking the tree and I was really excited because I got a cool shot of the steam just shooting out of his nose when he gave a big snort, just whoosh.
We kind of let him go off. You know, he was with a couple cows. We thought, hey, we're okay. We'll just let him get a ways away and then we'll get out of here.
So we backed out of there and got our backs up against a back channel there. But he heard us doing that and here he come right back again, and I think he was 9, 11 yards, standing on the other side of a big willow bluff, and the stare down was on. He's now between us and our boat. We're just trying to get back to the boat. He had us pinned down.
It's a beautiful left. We could really go nowhere. And this bull just stood at about 10 yards through the thick willows. You could barely see the bull. I was zooming in, just getting a little piece of him. The bull just started slowly working away from us, and it kind of gave us an opening back to the boat. And Brian looked at us and said,
"We're going that way, boys." And no sooner said that, and here he came.
Okay, Moose, that'll do. That'll do.
That bull heard us just taking 2 steps. That was it. He turned, head down, and plowed through those willows straight for us.
That'll do it. Yep.
I had that paddle in my hand. He more or less knocked that out of my hand. He was that close behind me.
You okay?
Hitting that paddle, he whirled and buggered off.
Just ready to get the crosshairs on him.
That was quite the experience. My very first time on a hunt filming Yukon moose, and got charged.
Guess we'd farted around with him long enough. Yeah. You know, one of those deals, it could be a bad deal, but I think Brian had us all in a good spot. You know, I mean, we didn't expect him to come back. He didn't want to leave. He wanted us to leave and leave in a hurry, and he was escorting us out of there.
We can laugh, but it could have turned into something serious. It was a memory that I'm sure we won't soon forget. That was too close a call.
Hey, Stevie.
Hey, whoa, how you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Everything's going really well. Just gotta find a moose. We gotta find a moose, that's about it.
You'll find him, Stevie. I'm just checking just to see how you're doing, and I just want to hear your voice more than anything. Hear your upbeat voice.
Yeah, you bet, man. No, we've been here before many times. So, you know, we just keep going, and every day we get out there and we get up and we go. We get up and we go, well.
You know what? I got a good feeling for you tomorrow.
Yeah, you bet, man. Okay, good night, Wojo.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
He has a lot of pressure on his shoulders, but I'm still rooting for Stevie.
It's easily the coldest night we've had up here on the river. Probably, I'd say close to 10 below Celsius. You can see all our back channels right frozen over there, and everything's just frozen solid. Never in the last 10 years of my guiding up here have we ever experienced sub-zero temperatures like this. It's crazy, and we're low. We're in the low country. The guys in the high country are gonna be even colder. We're going upriver, it's gonna be a cold boat ride. This is the best time in the morning, right? When the moose are moving.
Well, Foggy, we're ready to go.
I'll probably set up right up here, I think. Ooh, it's cold right now. It's snowing, dealing with snow. Yuck. And fog. I guess if there's any good news, the rain that we had at lower elevation is gone. Because it's frozen now. Like, what is this? It's cold.
Oh yeah.
The hunting is out this way, eh? And all that ugly stuff, but I don't know. We have to be able to see. We have to get up high. Oh darn it! I thought it would burn off today, but even behind us.
I guess so much for the forecast. It was supposed to clear up, and 3 days of clear weather turns into 2.
We're just at the bottom end of the river, an island where we stop and call. It's pretty much end of the line for us. And as you can see, everything's frozen solid. That was a back channel, and it's completely frozen solid. It's nuts. It's crazy. So it's gonna be strange because these moose like swamps, but the swamps are frozen. If they're frozen, where are they gonna be? Like in the timber? They should be walking the banks, the beaches too.
Mm-hmm. But they need the water.
Yeah, so they can't get water here, it's frozen, so they'll have to go to a water source, which is the river. So yeah, we get going today. We'll do it today.
I can't see.
Little paddles. Little guy snuck in the back door. He's coming. Go over there, Shad. Over there. Go this way. He's coming. Hear him. Hear him. Come on. Yeah, come on. Good. He's right there. See him?
Mm-hmm.
Small guy. It's 130 yards. That moose is gonna be about 40 inches or so. We're gonna get up close and personal with the Yukon moose right now. What you've been waiting for.
Oh. 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 Oh.
That's cool, eh? First Yukon moose
Yeah, that's
experience,
awesome.
eh? Spotted him, cow call.
You come when you call.
Yeah. He's not very big. We're looking for something way bigger than that. But I just want you to experience the grunting and have him come in because you guys didn't get to experience that last time.
That was
It's day one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just getting good, eh? Let's go find a big one now.
Huh. We can see.
Yep.
We just want a fair shake. That's all. We don't ask him for a whole fall of perfect weather. Oh. I wish I had a light pack like yours. You hear what I said?
He said something about a light pack.
I said like yours. In case you didn't catch that particular part of it.
Okay. We can always trade if you want.
Okay, gentlemen, 1:30, late start. And we're about to lose what little visibility we had.
Can't see shit.
Oh yeah. Clouds are rolling in, rolling out. Sometime this evening they'll roll in and they'll stay in. And then we're done. At least we're up here. You never know, you could pop over a ridge and they're right here. It's not where I wanted to see them. The place I want to get to is way on this other mountain range. But I wanted to come up here and look across and see if we could spot them over there, if there are any sheep there. I don't know. But if you can't see, you can't hunt.
That's crazy. That's got to be at least 6 inches thick, you know. Maybe some ice skates make our hunting a lot easier.
This is kind of bittersweet area back here.
You remember this place?
Just a little bit.
You remember this place? Right there. See the swamp?
Right on the edge of the trees and the brush.
The swampy stuff there. Okay, the cow popped out there, and then we went around the corner. And that's what we saw. Every time I come here, I remember that. It's kind of a sore spot, this island, but keep coming to check. We were so close to getting a giant 2 years ago, and here we are again.
Steve led us 4 or 5 days, I think we hunted, and I mean, had a tremendous experience. And then finally, the moment came. You never know when you're gonna turn around and you gotta be ready. I'm not sure I believe what I see, but it's antlers, you know, sticking up. And sure enough, Steve, you know, there's a moose.
It's a big bull, big bull. He's right on the edge of the water. Get him, stand up.
Dad says he saw it. I'm like, are you serious? You're really seeing a moose here? You're not the guide. What are you talking about?
Everybody get ready.
Shad, I can't get him in the scope.
It's moving.
It's in the woods.
Take him, right there. Take him.
Take him again, hit him. Hit him.
It wasn't a great shot. I mean,
It's gonna be on me. Terrible shot, I know better. And I told her to shoot. Right there. Had to bring you back.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what?
glad to see it again.
We just had to get that
Yep.
that demon off our back and start fresh.
Yep.
It's done, and now we can
Find a new one.
find a new one.
Still as clear as day. Yeah, it's nice to be back and to see it. It would have been great to see one pop up, but it brings you back to 2 years ago, but glad we're here now and look forward to finding another bull and killing it and having success.
And even though Steve screwed it all up and Sarah missed the shot, I still love them both, and I'm here supporting them and arms around both.
Thanks, Dad.
Doesn't get any better than this. The good news is when the snow is gone, there'll be glorious sunshine. Hopefully a sheep over this big ridge, if it'll just clear up enough for us to look. We need to be able to see. That's why we've been waiting day after day after day down in base camp. Finally today we had the opportunity to get into Spike Camp and actually climb the mountain even on the same day. But the weather's still pretty unsettled.
So today we went upriver. We were there for a while and we were just about to leave, but Keith was determined to climb that tree. So there he goes. He's coming down. Where?
He's full of shit.
Serious? He's serious. Is he in the swamp?
No, he's in the brush.
Shh, how are we gonna get him?
No, just go on the other side of the slough. He'll come to the slough.
Let's go, go this way. Go, Jesse. Set up over here, Sarah. Any guns on your cow calls? Cow calls only. Get in here, Sarah. Set up right here. Chamber it up. Put the safety on.
Tree climbing paid off.
Yeah, tree climbing paid off. Everybody keep your eyes peeled. Just wait. He's heard us. He's just gonna make his way this way. But he should come and call. Sometimes these bastards take 3-4 hours to come in. They do. You know how it is, right? You could have laid down. So, just wait.
he's probably with a cow. It's hard to pull him away from the real thing. You sound really, really sexy this morning. I mean, the best you've sounded. But you don't smell as good as she does either. Yeah.
Don't smell like one of them big city girls.
No. And to be real honest with you, you don't look like one either. That's a problem. So. He's around. We'll get him. Around the corner is where we had that little incident with that younger bull.
Two bulls.
Not here.
That's so weird.
They'd be on these little ridges and faces, but they're not. They're just not here. These rams are just not here.
Yeah, but like you said, there's no fresh tracks. Like the snow gives us a clean slate. We should be able to see.
Yeah, they're not here. I think we're done. I wouldn't call it a defeat. I'd call it a tactical withdrawal. But you know, when the odds are just against you, they're just against you. We had that bad weather for 4 days, 5 days had us trapped. And then even yesterday we got up and couldn't see anything because of the fog. Today we can see everything and there's no sheep. It's just not our year to get a sheep out of here.
If you could kill them all and it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Yeah, exactly. That the accomplishment is directly proportional to the challenge. And sheep hunting is a great challenge, which means if you get a ram, you've accomplished a difficult task. And when you don't get a ram, you can't be upset about it. You can't be, feel shame. I mean, it's not. Just getting to this point right here is a success. And nobody can take this away from us right now.
Yeah.
Nobody can take this away. This is ours.
Hey, Jim. Right there. Hey, Matt.
What?
Where's your muzzleloader?
Are you kidding me? Hey, get me the muzzleloader.
Here you go, Jim.
Where the hell was he?
What in the f was that? That was legal. I think.
Where was he? Oh, there he is. That's crazy. He came up from behind us. He must have been just over this edge, but no tracks, no nothing. He must have smelt us. But he's gone. One thing for sure, he's not going to stay somewhere where we can get him. It's weird that there's just one, though. I mean, I could have blasted him, but Matt was right in the way. That's crazy. Where the hell did he go? And, you know, by now he could be across the other side of the mountain and we're looking for nothing. I thought he was heading right across either that, you know, sheep trail or up into those rocks. And I thought, okay, well, we'll pick him up on the rocks. He must have gone down that chute that we went down.
Do you want to walk back down there and take a look?
Yeah, we'll have to, yeah. Shoot. That's bad luck. Two bulls.
Oh boy. There's a 2-year-old. Big one's around the corner. I didn't get to have a real good look. He looked decent. Little peckerhead wouldn't let us get past him.
He's coming.
The big guy's just around the corner. You two are dangerous to hang around with. Go sideways. You guys go for cover, right? Hopefully he hasn't smoked the other one. There's 2 bulls, just a dink, then a pretty good bull. Unfortunately, the dink came and wanted a piece of us, so we had to get by the dink to get to the bigger bull. That's Brian doing. He's raking on it, see if we can get him to come back. If it gets much darker, it's gonna be hard to see it. Yeah, that's, I was just gonna say, maybe we should just back up here. Yeah. You know what's gonna happen? So we're gonna fire that little dink back up, and we gotta get by him to get to the boat. We're gonna have the same damn thing we had last time. It's absolutely best. It's a rush. I just wish we'd had about half an hour more for this guy. Hey guys, who spotted those 2 bulls? That still counts as 1. I hate to tell you that. That counts 2. Right. Nice spot. Question is, where did he go? You know, we know he's here. We know he's legal. I didn't want to shoot him, you know, popping over. That's not how you hunt sheep.
I could have, but I would have also blown up my cameraman's ears. We need this snow to get out of here. Then we could have followed him easily. We should be saying 18 rams here, not one.
Yeah.
And that one was pretty fluky that we even saw him.
Yeah.
It was a huge success on many levels, but we're not going to get around.
I guess I just went from 100% to 50%.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're immortal. Yeah, we can blame the cameraman. That's what I always do. Yeah, no, I think we're done. The hike down is so much easier when you have 100 pounds of ram on your back. You can drag your client through the worst, won't matter. But when you're coming down without the animal that you're after, then it's tough, eh? You have to, as a guide, always be all in, giving 100%. Right? The client can quit, but you never can. And in the end, when you do come down and packs are empty, there's not one client in the world that will be happy about that. That's the hardest part for any hunter. So you have to be aware of that and be sensitive to it and understand that, you know, that client's hurting inside because he put all that effort in and he probably dreamed about it for, 30 years. But the one thing that'll make your side of it better is if you always gave 100%, right from the beginning to the end. The client can never look at you and say, well, you kind of quit. You have to read your client and know what they want to do and how they'll react afterwards. You have to be a bit of a psychologist.
You know, Stevie's, he had a really good year last year. Previous to that, he was coming off of a double skunk, which wasn't great. A good bull is anywhere from 56 to 60 inches. Everyone wants a 70-inch bull, but that's not reality. So I'm hoping the client that Stevie has doesn't have too high of expectations because it's just gonna stress him out. And they have to rely on the guide to make that call, and the client's gonna have to trust that guide that call is right.
You see a moose? Let's go.
Is it shooter?
It's 52. Throw one in and put safety on. It's a good bull. Whoa! Whoa! Come on out. Whoa! Whoa! He's mid-50s.
I'll let you decide. I don't want to
it's your guys'
pass
decision.
this and get skunked, but
Your decision. Whoa!
you want to take him?
Your decision.
Do you want me to take him?
Whoa! I think he's mid-50s. Whoa!
I'd
But
hate
it's
to
your-
pass him and not get one.
Whoa! He's gonna be gone.
Well, I don't want to not get one.
Whoa! There's your opportunity if you want him.
Well, it's too late now.
He's gone now.
You can't weave her around.
Your decision. Your decision.
I'm gonna do what you guys tell me to do.
Hey, I can put you on a bull and I can tell you what I think it is. At the end, it's
And
your
I don't
deci-
care what it scores. It's just
Yeah.
whether it's nice or not. If we were day 7, I would have taken it. But we're day 2.
But don't pass a bull on day 2 that you'll kill on day 8, is the saying.
You can't be so indecisive and not tell me though.
Hey, it's clearly your decision, man.
Well,
100%. Hey, it's day 2. We're having a good time. They're rutting. Nice looking bull. But Sarah passed. I said, hey, it's a good shooter. My job as a guide is to find them the animal, tell them what I think, and it's their decision at the end to pull the trigger, and they wanted to wait and try to find a bigger one. So we will continue to look for a bigger bull.
Better not have messed up on that one. Shad and Steve were a little indecisive, so it was a little hard for me to decide what to do. But they just better find a bigger one if they're gonna tell me not to do that one.
You pass that one, not we. It's not we.
Yeah, hopefully, for sure, I don't regret this. But if we don't get another one that's bigger, I'm gonna be really pissed that we didn't shoot that one.
My cameraman wants me to say something about the weather. How about this? The weather really, 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 really sucks, and it's disappointing, and I feel despair. And as I look outside, I don't even want to go out there. I don't want to go hunting. I just want to sit in here, pull my sleeping bag over my head, and cry. How about that? Oh, is it clearing up? No. I'm not impressed with the weather. Today's going to be a lazy, easy day until this decides what it's going to do. If it lifts and looks like it's going to hold off for 4 or 5, 6 hours to get out to camp, we basically need it to stop raining. I'm sure we can't cross the river, it'll be too deep.
Well, then it's like...
Then we what?
And it's...
I'm sorry. Did anybody hear that? This is like rule number 2. Don't cuss potty mouth in front of the camera. There's young kids that look up to you, which I have no idea why they would. This guy, he's not a bad guy. He can't help it.
Weather is not very good. I think it's gonna be a wet week. I think wet week could be an understatement. It's gonna be so fun. A lot of people, especially nowadays, take the easy way out of everything. It's an easy job, easy money, easy life. For me, easy's not exciting, easy's not attractive. If it's not a challenge, there's no point. That's why I love working in the bush, because the bush is never gonna be easy, right? You can make the bush fun, you can make the bush enjoyable, you can love it, but the bush is always gonna be a challenge, right? Wilderness is always gonna be a challenge, the mountains are always gonna be a challenge. I love it.
Just doesn't feel like there's a sun anymore. We're probably gonna be starting soaked within 5 minutes and staying soaked most of the day, but I'm gambling that this is gonna lift a little bit and the heavy rain that we had all night and early this morning is finished. This is a throw of the dice.
Today's a great hunting day. This is awesome. This is ideal. It's cool, like, through the day. Not this freezing cold, hot sun. You know, it's just like even Steven, which should be good.
Sarah was here 2016. We didn't get her animal, but it's not always gonna be good. You're gonna have great years and you're gonna have years you struggle. It's just the way it is, right? I've been guiding for 10 years, 11 seasons. We've had phenomenal years, like amazing years. Good job. And then we've had years where it's been brutal. 2016 was a bust, but they rebooked the hunt and they asked for me to guide them again. It was an honor to have Sarah and Shad choose me for their second time. On day 2, we had an opportunity. He's mid-50s.
You decide. I don't want to
No, it's your guys'
pass
decision.
this and get skunked.
Your decision.
Well, I don't want to not get one. Well, it's too late now.
He's gone now. Hey, it's clearly your decision, man.
Well,
100%. Hey, it's day 2. We're having a good time. They're rutting. But no, we're just seeing nothing. Our valley just shut down. But even though if deep down below you're struggling, you got to keep positive and keep your game face on, because you can't show that you're stressed out or that you're panicking, that you're not seeing anything, because the clients will read that and that can just drastically end your hunt.
Good size track.
Nice. That's 2 bulls going that way.
He's gonna be bedded somewhere in here. What do you think he is? Well, that's pretty fresh. This guy's going that way. Let's go just He can be anywhere, over here or over there. Smell that musty smell? He's right here. Okay, he can be anywhere in here. Let's see if he gets a response. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, here we go. It's gonna be dark. Moving, this is promising. Yeah, this look good. For sure, it's a nice swamp. Those tracks look fresh, so. Smell nice. Smell, I can smell that smell. So, musty. So, let's just get back going here and see if we can catch one moving.
Yeah, I love hunting with Brian. He's a heck of a guide, a heck of a friend. I love the way he hunts. He's passionate about it, but he's smart. He's a bow hunter deep down, and for someone that is wanting to do a bow hunt, you really want a guide that understands us, that understands what it takes to get you in position so you've got a good chance with a bow.
The pressure's there to get him in close. You got to make the ethical shot. It never gets old. I love it.
He's just the best, and he's a ton of fun to be around. It's just a great experience.
Got up this morning to get the Jenny started, and I looked up and I seen that constellation there, Orion, the Archer. We got a bow hunter in camp. The stars are aligning. Something's going on today. Kind of start feeling it crunch time. We've seen a few bulls, but nothing we're looking for. We're not panicked yet. I thought there was something else back there. Just the way she was staring in the brush. Let's see. Come on, where's the bull? I can't see it. If there's a bull there, he'd be coming out. No, there's no bull there. We're lonesome. One of
glorious day it's turning out to be. It looks like we gambled right. It's been a year since we were here. We've had a visitor to our camp. Our fuel barrels are all rolled around, and he left us a calling card here, which is nice of him. Just marking his territory, letting us know that he's here. He may or may not tolerate us. Depends how he feels. It's about 5 p.m. We have time to actually go out and maybe we'll see something. Taylor and myself will head out. The camp will be set up when we get back. You guys gonna be okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just be aware, right? The bear's around somewhere. I don't have to worry. Twig?
He's got a gun this time.
Yeah, this time they have a gun, so we're
gonna leave him here for
we're leaving them in a lot better shape than last year. That was a big bear, eh? That's probably the same one that's been back to express his displeasure by defecating all over our campsite. See, that's the proper word to use. I didn't use like you. Let's go see what we can see. A cow, caribou, but no calf. That's several we've seen today without calves. That means the wolves and grizzly bears have been doing their thing. So pretty up here right now at this time of year.
It's a really cool spot.
Yeah, I like it. Oh boy. There's 3 grizzly bears, a sow and 2 of last year's cubs. And that spot is one of our actual lookouts that we always crawl up on and watch. It's got a great view, but it's also got some other inhabitants right now that might take a little bit of offense of us stomping around in their backyard. And that's our best spot. That's the surest spot. Wrinkle stinkers. That's bad luck. Sheep ruining, rainy, garbagey crop, slurch weather. Is that negative? Hey Taylor, was that negative?
No, that was you being positive about the weather. I know.
I'm being observant, not negative. But it ruined the sheep hunt. I mean, we could have gone sheep hunting. Yesterday we had one look into the mountains. That's the bad news. The good news is, hey Christian.
Yeah.
What's the good news about today?
And we're out hunting.
That's right. Exactly
rather
right.
than being anywhere else.
We're out hunting rather than being anywhere else.
This looks like it's a low-level fog layer, and there's blue sky right there.
You know what? I'm so proud because that's exactly what you have to do as a guide. When your client is sitting here depressed, thinking that he's never going to see sunlight, never going to see the animals, it's exactly what you got to say. No, this is low-level cloud, and I can see blue over there.
That'll clear up. We got a couple hours to go over there.
My biggest worry isn't our hunt. What I'm worried about is our moose hunters. The moose will rut at night, sleep all day. You won't be able to get. You could throw rocks out and they won't stand up.
When that happens, I tend to get a little aggressive and get right back in there. It gets pretty thick in some of these areas, but you gotta go in after them, get them moving, or try and find out where they're spending their day. I'm sure the hunters it plays on their mind. It's taken its toll on morale, but it's hunting. You just got to stay positive. You start getting down, your guide starts getting down, anybody in camp starts getting down. It's like a disease.
I just will not talk back.
We gave it an honest effort. There's nothing.
It's gonna happen. Patience.
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 But
pisses you off.
Yeah, they're winning. They're winning.
Yeah, they're winning right now.
Really kicked today.
We haven't seen an animal up there or any signs, so there's no point in going upriver from here. Downriver's got the freshest stuff. We need some luck. Big time.
It's hard. It's hard to stay positive when things are like that, but you just got it. You got to find a way to pull through. You got to find a way to just stay motivated and just stay positive. And you just have to, or else you can't do this business.
Yeah, we'll go up that bank. That way we can look down and call it. See if something new is in there.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Looks like we're losing.
We'll keep working our way down.
Yep.
Keep working. Let's go.
It's hunting. You don't always get an animal, right? If you can't accept that you're not gonna get something every single time, right? And you go into that expectation that you will, you'll just be disappointed with yourself and with your hunting, and you'll be like, yeah, this is no fun. Sometimes you just gotta accept that it's hunting, right? And the animals beat you every once in a while, or the mountains will beat you once in a while. You're never gonna beat the wilderness, right? You can just play on an even playing field.
How did it get in?
They punch to the top.
Me, eh? We've just come to our camp, grizzly bear. Oh, I can't even move that. Our tent is in the river. How did
He ripped it all up through that hole
He
right
pulled
there.
the entire big tent
The
through
whole
that
tent
hole.
through that, yeah.
So we don't have a camp here. We have a big mess we have to clean up. Look at this. Like, why? I mean, what did it ever do to the grizzly bear? Can't eat it. We've just been battling this whole season. Fog, rain, snow, grizzly bear wrecking our camp. We haven't actually taken one animal yet. You know, the 5 rules up here are safety, 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 and safety, which means you've always got a backup plan, and we do. We carry 2 little bomb shelter tents just in case you get caught out here, break down, someone gets hurt, you have to make a camp right where you are, or you get to your permanent spike camp and find out that a grizzly bear has destroyed your home. God darn it. We're all out of meat. Tomato soup, that's what we have for dinner tonight. We need a caribou, and we need them tomorrow.
I feel for the guys that are out there. I feel for what they're trying to do, what they're trying to accomplish, and it'll make dreams come true, but I don't know. Brian's feeling the pressure. He'll hold it together and he'll get it done, but the more he pressures himself, the harder it's going to be for him.
Horrible day yesterday. Didn't hear nothing, didn't see nothing other than fresh tracks, but fresh tracks don't make very good soup. We're gonna head downstream, try some new area, see if somebody down there can make a mistake. It's just too quiet up here, so we're gonna try some new ground.
It isn't like coming up here as a slam dunk. They're a smart animal, and they're in the rut, and that's the only saving grace, but they still, most of the time, need to make a mistake or you got to get lucky. And so far, they haven't made a mistake or we haven't gotten lucky. So one of those two things has to happen. And today's the day. I can feel it. I can feel it.
He's coming to that opening. He's a shooter. He's a shooter. He's a shooter. Beautiful. Knock another one, knock another one. Knock another. He's up, it's right here. Knock another. He should be going down. We don't want to push him out. I tell you what, if that doesn't excite you, there's just nothing in the world that will. I was shaking. That was a rush. That was a rush. Patience. Positive attitude is key. It is. I mean, you get negative, everything goes bad. You just gotta keep positive, so. To be honest, I was starting to stress. Yeah.
For one, I didn't want to disappoint you.
Oh, I know.
I mean, it's humbling for you to want me to guide you.
Yeah.
The third time.
You're the best, man. It's a ride.
That means a lot. Daryl, come here so I can shake your hand.
I'm ready for that, buddy.
You're
the best, man.
You're the best.
Look at that. Look what I did for you. Right next to the river.
Beautiful.
Holy Toledo. You don't know how special this one is. He's big too, isn't he? Wow, worth waiting for.
Yeah.
He's everything I wanted. He is big, mature, massive. He's beyond what I wanted.
This one is gonna rank right up there.
Hello?
Wilson Slough checking in.
Hey, I know you're checking in.
30 yards with the bow.
Good job with the bow. See, I told you.
Yay! Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
And 30 yards from the river, even better.
No packing, eh?
Happy boss, happy guide, and most importantly, he's a happy hunter.
Ah, it's a rush, guys. It's a rush.
A big difference from last night. Brian was a little down in the dumps yesterday, and said they weren't calling and nothing's happening, and all you have to do is just keep at it. You don't give up. You can't count it out if you don't hear them. They're there.
I've been there the past 2 days, midday. And seen nothing but tracks.
You want to go
But
straight?
you see what I'm saying? Like, let's change it up.
I have changed it.
That's not changing it up if you go the same
Okay.
time.
You want to go
3 days in a row.
straight? Let's go straight there, then work our way back.
I don't know.
She's got something to say.
You got told again.
No, I'm just saying, if we
Okay.
keep doing the same thing, we're gonna get the same results.
Okay, well, let's do this then. We'll go straight.
Let's move.
Okay, fine. You guys know what's best.
Okay.
I'm just looking at it from a total different perspective.
All right, so what we'll do then, maybe from here, we run straight to Muck Island. Then we can work our way back.
Yeah.
Who's the guide here?
I will do whatever you say. That's just my
No,
thought.
I kind of was thinking that too this morning to go.
I thought we were going straight up
And
there
then
when we
work
stopped
our
here. I'm
way
like,
But, you know.
As the hunt has gone on and we've seen less and less game, I obviously have flashbacks. And I was actually thinking this reminds me a lot of the other hunt. So staying positive, obviously Steve's great to be with, but was a little discouraged.
Definitely gonna miss this place. I'll miss it as soon as I leave, but it'd be nice to get home and see the family. 36 hours away.
We're not done.
I know.
Tomorrow morning.
Steve's been having a little bit of trouble in the last while, and I don't know if it's Stevie or what it is, but I have to try and salvage this whole hunt. 2 years in a row, one guide can't get a moose for a client, a double skunk for Sarah is not good. Hey, Steve.
Hey, whoa.
I don't want to drag you down on anything, but after tomorrow, I'm gonna probably move Sarah and Shad.
After tomorrow.
Yep. Maybe a little different venue, a little different something is gonna help them out. So if you don't get nothing tomorrow, they're out of there.
Okay, well, it's
Where, like I said, we're putting our time in.
No, Stevie, I don't want any excuses. I don't want anything.
Okay, that's fair.
Stevie, don't take it to heart, okay?
No.
Okay. Hey, Steve, you know what I'm gonna hear tomorrow?
What are you gonna hear?
I'm gonna hear you on a sat phone calling me by noon with a bull on the ground.
Yeah, that's the plan, man.
Go get it done.
Definitely will do.
Okay.
Okay, well.
Bye. That's a hard call to make. The guides, we love them to death and we support them as much as we can. But Stevie is going into a double skunk for the second time in 3 years. I can't really have that. Jim can't have that. As much as you love people and you get to know them and stuff, is still a business. Hey, Mr. Brian.
Hey, Wojo.
Hey, I got one for you. So hang on to your hat.
Okay.
Stevie's really struggling. So if they don't get her done tomorrow, his clients are coming to you. It's a husband and wife, and I'm sorry for throwing that burden on you, but it might be 2-3 days or towards the weekend. But is that okay with you? When do you have to get out?
When I kill a moose.
You know what? That's a good answer. Awesome. You know, Brian, you're a lifesaver.
I love my job.
I know you do.
We can go back on half tank to get back these logs. I'm just trying to leave as much fuel here as I can. If we don't kill something tonight,
don't even talk like that.
I'm just thinking fuel.
Hey,
if we're going to kill
if
caribou
I hear
tomorrow,
one negative comment, and negative means if, get rid of the if. So, when
we kill caribou, we'll have tanks for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll have 3 drums spare.
this feel the weight of responsibility of being the head guide, I'm a client. I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It's hard when your client's your boss too. So you're responsible until you're not allowed to be responsible, and then you're responsible when it goes wrong.
That's exactly right.
You didn't get to call the
That's
shots.
exactly right. And don't forget that. I feel hope. I feel hope in the air. I mean, it's pretty obvious we're not going to be able to see 100 yards, but look at this. It's fogged right in. Oh no!
You got hunting license?
Yes, I do.
Guide license here? Yeah.
You know what? Christian's way more fun than you are. You're like serious guy. It's like Christian and I have a riot up here, and you come over. Got your hunting license? Do you ever make a mistake?
Oh yeah. When I do, I hear about it. That's why I got to be serious.
I don't think you've made any mistakes for a couple of years. I'm a little worried about that. You may be actually ready to graduate. What if we start training you to be outfitter? Like Wojo's job out there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, you might actually have the stuff to become outfitter.
I like the challenge. I like the responsibility and the little bit of stress that comes with it. I don't think stress is a bad thing. The weather was really, really ugly. Like just rain, a lot of cloud. It started snowing on us early. It was starting to get frustrating. We weren't seeing anything. It was slow. So just trying to keep the guys motivated and upbeat. You can't hunt when you're getting down and in your head, right? You gotta be mentally in it. Otherwise, you're gonna lose. Albinos are full of rain. All right, Jim. I got 3. Jim, I got 3 bulls.
3 bulls?
Yeah.
Where?
See this yellow, like bright yellow bush right here? Yeah. Come back from that towards us, into the red.
In the buckbush?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Beautiful, nice and close too.
One of them looks really red, but he looks wide.
Good eyes. Taylor spotted a group of 3 bulls, and the 3rd one in the bunch is actually really nice. I can't tell much yet. The rain is really making it difficult. Darn it. Didn't need this today. Maybe it's just a shower. And maybe Santa Claus is real. This gun has been in the rain and the snow and the sleet. We'll see. I think this ledge right here within 190 yards maybe. But if we start walking on there, they'll get up and we'll never see them. We bust them, we're not going to get a shot. I knew they were in a tough spot, but so what do we do? If we go all the way down here, and then try and get up on top there and look down, we can try that. I don't know what else we can do. Let's try that and see what happens. That's the narrow one. These 2 That's the smallest of the three. The other ones have to stand up. So I'm gonna see if I can make them stand up. We're gonna be a little more aggressive. Okay. Break a little bit. There. There's the other one. Yeah, okay, good. Good back scratchers, good passes. Ready? There he is. Come on. Are you on him, Matt? I heard the hit. That was the one we were waiting for. It was a shooter.
I just see the two that we saw first.
Okay.
The shot's not there.
Okay, let's go down to roughly what it was. It's hard to find these in there. Hopefully those kids saw him go down. Where is he? He must be in here. Because he should have been dead with that shot.
Oh, and Jim? Blood.
Where? Oh, there's lots of it.
Yeah.
Down all in the leaves.
One there, one there. Just pumping. There.
Mountain caribou. You can go 50 yards. Good guidance. You're learning every time. Oh, he's beautiful. Yeah, he's a beauty, eh? He's definitely old and just a gorgeous, gorgeous fawn. Yeah, he's really pretty. Just a really beautiful representative mountain caribou. So that's last day caribou.
Yep.
We're gonna be eating like kings when we start chowing down the ribs, gentlemen.
We can kiss the knockoff mac and cheese goodbye.
No, he's beautiful.
We got it done last day.
Yeah.
Well, it's the last day hunting this river. If we don't get a moose down today, we're just pulling the clients first thing in the morning, moving them to a different camp. I understand why he had to do it, and it was the right decision. You know, we gotta get the client their animal, so he's gotta move them to where there's game. It's nothing personal. It's business, and we gotta think about the client. We guide for Jim Shockey. It's not about our personal agenda. You know, I'd love to get Sarah a moose myself, but at the end of the day, it's about her getting that moose, and it doesn't matter who is the guide.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting Wojo to call and an offer to go to another camp. I just thought probably would be it as it was last time. So we're excited that there's an opportunity to go do something else, but ultimately we'd love to kill one here with Steve to finish up the whole 2-year story that we've had here.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's the track. We have some first tracks on the beach right now, so I don't know. Could happen. Could happen.
If we get a bull tonight, it's a whole new level of excitement.
We got about an hour of light left.
Oh my gosh, I feel for Steve. Steve has worked harder than any guide around, and it's just a bummer for him to have, you know, the first year that we were here to not kill one, and now this year again. To not have any moose dead, that's what you're here for. That's what you love as a guide, and so we really feel bad for him in the circumstance.
We're gonna start working our way back to camp because we only got like 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes of light maybe, or closer to 20 minutes of light, and see if there's anything on the beach moving back to camp. And that'll be it. So, let's get out of here. We failed. Sarah is leaving tomorrow to a different camp, so I hope they get their animals, but for me as a guide, I didn't get my clients their animals on this river. So that's tough to swallow. Not a good year.
Not the way I wanted the season to end. You don't want to be that guy that's leaving, you know, the bush and heading back with nothing.
Hey, Stevie.
Hey, Whoa, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
We're
Done for today. No moose, nothing moving.
Holy man, that's too bad.
How many days do you have them going into that camp for?
As long as it takes.
okay. I'll tell her that.
I'll stay here till
Okay.
they're done.
Okay.
Hey, keep your chin up, eh?
I will. Thank you, Wolfie. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm out of it. I'm out of the loop as of now. So, sucks, stings. Twice it's happened in the last 3 years. You know, maybe I gotta look at, what do I do as a guide? Do I retire? I don't know. I'll go home and I'll think about it.
You know, he kind of busts his every year. Every year he busts his, you know, and just unfortunate that he didn't come together, especially for, you know, a client the second time.
Steve, thanks so much for everything.
Yeah, I know.
Your wife and kids are
I
best.
will.
And
Sorry we didn't
it's okay.
redeem you. I've been guiding for 10 years. I've got to see some awesome stuff. But, you know, it's tough being away. I got a 6-month-old little girl and a 6-year-old. My son goes to school every year, first day of school, and I miss it. And, you know, maybe it's just time for me to, you know, hang up the paddle and be there for my family. So, but again, I'm not making any decisions right now. I'll go home, talk it over with my wife, and then we'll see what happens for next season.
If it looks like I'm looking at my phone all day, I'm not playing a video game. This is the lifeline that the boys actually, yeah, and it keeps going. How's it going this morning?
Not very good. So it's not proving it off now. Said the starter broke off.
Oh, now I got a client calling because he's got the flu. Well, there we go.
I have no idea.
You know, at the end of the season, right now I'm looking at 10 days to go home. I've got probably 20 days worth of headaches to deal with in 10 days. Hey, how's it going, Dave?
It did work. We used all the grease I had, and we made her about 10 feet, and she piled up.
Right now, one of our guys is stuck on the river. His boat is broke. The worst scenario, though, if you had to walk to the Argo, how far?
Argo would be 15 miles.
That's not good. Hang tough. We'll come and get you somehow. I'm not really sure how, but we'll come and get you. They're 150 miles away from where we are today. They're gonna spend the night on a riverbank, not in a comfy little place. They're gonna have to just make do. Not really sure why we all put up with what we've put up with. I questioned myself a few times. I said, what am I doing here? Like, why? For what? But the reason is, I fell in love with the Yukon about 15 years ago. And the Yukon here has got a hold of me. I said, you know what, I don't know what it is, but it's got a hold of me. It has that thing. And that's where you actually, sometimes you find yourself. And in the Yukon, I found myself.
going straight out in civilian clothes. It's like horrible, eh? 'Cause it'll be cooler out there.
It'll be colder? Holy
Nobody told you?
Everybody's taking off Jim and Jim Kelly and flying out to the lake today.
Big rod out there, buddy.
My name is Jim Kelly. I live in Buffalo, New York, and my profession was professional football. Buffalo Bills, NFL.
You better get us a moose. If you don't, you're gonna land in the water.
See, these are the things we deal with our clients. How can I argue with this guy?
This was one of my bucket list hunts, and it's not always about bagging an animal, whether it's a whitetail or a bear, a moose, elk. I just love the outdoors. I've been waiting for this for over a year, just praying that this day would come, and we're here. In the last 6 years, I've had neck surgery, back surgery, double hernia surgery, gallbladder surgery, not cancer once, not cancer twice, but cancer 3 times, and this day was coming. I just prayed that the good Lord would allow me to be here because of all the things I've been through.
We got perfect weather, great scenery, and you got a decent guide.
Yeah, some guy named Jim.
Jim's flying out to guide, and Christian's already flown into the lake, so he'll be there when they land to meet him. But I don't get to go along this one. I got to drive back up to Mayo to help Wojo on the outside this time.
I've heard so many unbelievable things about Jim Shockey. To come here with a couple of my best friends and just to be able to be out here. We're here. It's just breathtaking.
Christian.
Savvy, how you doing? Jim, nice to meet you. Yeah, baby, finally got here. Woo!
Thanks, Martin.
This year I got into the outfitting side of it and helping Wojo and shadowing Wojo. I love the bush, but it's nice being out here to help out Wojo because he's got so much on his mind. It's nice to be able to take a lot off of him. Wojo's got the outfit down to a well-oiled machine, but you've got to be one step ahead, and if you're not, you're 2 days behind, and then weather bites you and you're 4 days behind. One of our guides had a motor quit. It sounds like it burnt up or something, so I'm just running down to the warehouse to see if I can find another motor that'll work on his boat so we can send it in.
Thanks, partner. You're looking to be like glue.
Wojo asked me if I was all right to stick around for a couple of days, because there's a husband and a wife and a cameraman coming. I'll stay as long as it takes.
So you've had some activity here.
Second hunt, first hunt was real quiet, but we got him.
Good for you.
Well, we hunted hard 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Didn't happen, and we thought we'd try it again.
Yeah.
It still hasn't happened, and this is day 8, so here we are.
It's hunting, but we'll try our damnedest.
So we just got back from hunting with Steve. We saw one that was just not quite a shooter.
He's mid-50s.
I'll let you decide. I don't want to
No, it's your guys'
pass this
decision.
and get skunked.
Your decision.
Well, I don't want to not get one. Well, it's too late now.
You're gone now. Wojo's gonna give me heck for that one.
So we just kept hunting really hard with hopes of finding a big one. And then it dried up. We're thinking, oh, did we make the right decision by passing on that bull? What's going on? We're not seeing any more. So then Wojo called and said that there was another opportunity to go to another camp, to experience another location, as well as meet one of the great guides with Shockey's outfit.
Yeah, Wojo said we only needed 24 hours with you. No.
Hope he's right.
I hope he is too.
You know, Stevie, he had a really good year last year. Previous to that, he was coming off of a double skunk, which wasn't great. Stevie drags a cloud around behind him, and for some reason, it just doesn't leave him.
We failed. We didn't get our animal. Twice it's happened in the last 3 years. I don't know what Woodrow's gonna say. As the operations manager, he's gonna be a little disappointed that we didn't make it happen, but failing my clients is the #1 reason that you feel like you failed.
Oh, poor Stevie. Did you ever try using that chicken to actually call?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good, man.
Tough season.
Brutal.
Yeah, brutal. Hey, Keith, how's it going?
Good, man, you?
Good.
This thing is a curse.
It's not a curse.
It's a curse.
No.
It cursed my camp.
No, it didn't.
It's a curse. It was definitely challenging, but we got through it.
And I'm sorry for pulling Sarah on you.
You gotta do what you gotta do. There's
Yeah.
no moose moving.
Yeah, we have to, at the end of it, we'll talk. Oh. To tell you about what I'm gonna do with Stevie is a hard one. Stevie has got such a drive to be out there. He's such a good people person. You know, I don't know if it's him getting handed the bad card every year. He's on the same piece of river. He sets up his camp the same way. He does everything the same way. He's got to think to himself, what am I doing wrong?
Morning, ladies. Really? You gotta be able to back that kind of talk up, young man. Coming from a football player doesn't mean shit.
I'm not a football player. That's a long time. I don't even remember those days.
Thank you. I learned something about Jim today. He knows very little about football. I was explaining the no-huddle offense to him today.
Oh, Canadian football I know really well.
Very much to know about that.
Ow!
Just kidding.
How do the guys, when you're calling that stuff and going, you know, ribbity, 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 and then how do they remember in the heat of the moment with all gazillions of fans? I mean, I would forget every single play that I was ever taught. I wouldn't know, and I would run this.
Memorization.
So in your head, you already know.
I already know what every single player is doing. So everybody knows snap count, formation, pass protection, and play.
Holy smokes! And this is with 80,000 screaming fans. Wow.
There's only like probably a handful of guys in history in the NFL that ever calls their own plays. If you screw up, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's my fault.
Your fault.
Today's the 21st. I'm out of here on the 30th.
9 days.
9 days. But it's probably gonna be pure hell for 9 days. I had a boat motor that went down on one of the camps, so we just actually brought a spare one down. We got parts coming in from Whitehorse on another airplane, and if the parts aren't good, I'll end up switching everything out, which is a big pain in the ass. And the client and the guide is about 15 miles from camp, so just a cluster. And I got another call from one of the other camps, but I only can deal with one thing at a time. Most of my job is to actually handle the logistics of putting planes in place, getting the people out, getting the meat back out here, distributing the meat. But when this happens, it just throws a real wrench into everything.
So your caravan's going from Whitehorse to Jim,
and then
you guys are going
Jim
to Rogue,
Jim to Black Sheep back. Yeah, you got it. You know what I should do though, is I should actually probably leave you my phone. It's not gonna do me any good.
Okay.
As soon as I get on that airplane, I'm pretty well, I'm snookered, yeah. It's not gonna do me any good.
You're a mechanic.
I'm a mechanic now. You're in charge.
Not scary.
It's scary? It's not scary.
No, for you.
Oh
Not
no.
for me.
Oh, no. You do a good job. You have to answer them because it's on your shoulders now. And if you get a moose, make sure you make arrangements and see what there is for flights.
Yeah.
Are you up for it?
We'll see.
Oh yeah, you'll be okay.
I'm in charge, I guess, if anything goes wrong today until Wojo gets back. I've seen him do it and how much coordination it takes to keep things going. I just hope the day's quiet and smooth. As nice as it would be to kill some stuff and get a couple moose down, I kind of really hope that the phone doesn't ring as much as it usually does. But we'll see. Luckily, it's only a day. I hopefully can't screw stuff up that bad.
Oh. Oh.
We've called this morning at all the spots where I think a bull could show up. I don't think there's any cows that are living in this area. No moose this morning, zero, not one call back, no response. We can't hunt the south end because of the ice.
We'll be all right. Just to start. I'm in first quarter.
Why don't let guide? Perfect.
Wojo's flying into the bush to go fix a motor, so he gave me his phone, which is kind of the life support of this operation.
What guide is in here?
Jim, the boss.
No, right now though.
Jim.
Oh, he's up there.
Yeah, the boss.
Wojo's doing exactly what we do when there's a problem. You go handle it. We've got an issue on the Rogue. Our jet boat broke down. That client has to get to here to fly out, but they didn't make it because it broke down yesterday.
Hey boss, how's it going? So we have to coordinate getting in here with both airplanes at the same time. Yeah. The parts are on from Whitehorse on another airplane, and as soon as we get those parts, we'll fly in and try and fix it.
Oh, we got the whole family together. Look at this. We never see each other as much as this.
Hey, I'm Wojo.
Hello, Jim. So you like these hats these guys got on pretty cool, huh?
I like them.
We have the grease, the JB Weld, WD-40.
All the stuff I told you to get.
Roger that.
Okay.
So we actually flew in someone to actually repair it as well? You.
Well, what are you going to do?
He did it.
I have to do it. You know, I gave my sat phone to Taylor. I said, it's all on your shoulders now.
He just got promoted.
He just got, yeah.
That's how things rank up real quick here.
He doesn't know how stressful it should be, so he'll probably take it in stride.
Yeah, he'll do well.
Yeah.
Taylor Anderson Davies is in charge of this entire operation and 50, 60 people in the wilderness right now.
Put it away and nail everything down. Nobody's coming in. I'll text you an ETA.
And he's going to be making the decisions if something goes wrong.
I like the challenge. I like the responsibility, and I don't think stress is a bad thing, right? I think stress in moderation it's good, and it keeps you on your toes, and it's always good to learn and be pushed, but changing what you're learning. You always got to be moving up in life. Yeah, put away the Argo, but take all your stuff out to the airstrip, not the dock, the airstrip. Wojo's job is probably one of the hardest jobs of anybody out here, because at the end of the day, he's in charge of everyone, right? All the guides, anything happens, it comes back to him, right? My day was very quiet compared to most of Wojo's, but it was good. It was a good way to get into it.
The way the whole business has to run is everybody has to pitch in. Whether you're hauling water, washing dishes, fixing an Argo, helping a client, it's everything. Good?
Yeah, that was good.
For the last 6 hours, besides the beard, the hat, and the knowledge, I've basically been Wojo. Yeah, he went pretty well. Back to normal. Thank God. It's gonna be nice to have Wojo back, and I can just hand him the phone and go back to taking directions. I really hope Wojo's on that plane.
I left Taylor in charge of everything, so hopefully it's all still here. Standing there with his hands on his hips like he's the boss now. Look at that. So what's left of the company?
A little more than I expected.
What happened?
We got a moose.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I don't want my phone back.
I don't want it either.
Yeah, I think he did a good job. I think he knows what it's all about now.
You sure you don't want your phone back, Wojo?
We'll do a little test at the end of the day, see what he actually thinks. I gotta get that motor loaded and try and get down with Taylor and sort out the rest of the day. You know, Taylor's been kind of my right-hand man. He's picking up on it real good. So, yeah, I'm really glad to have him. When I got back in, I just sat in a chair next to him and let him deal with all the phone calls.
Hey, Roddy, it's Taylor. How's it going?
Good. How you doing there, Brian?
It's Taylor. Wojo's not around tonight.
Yeah, okay. You end up getting that big grizzly there, Taylor.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's all worked out for us, and now we can focus on the
Moose.
moose.
Perfect, sweet. You guys back in camp and everybody's good?
Yeah, everybody's back at camp. We're all safe and sound.
Awesome. Great to hear about that bear. I was making sure that everybody was safe, checking people in there, calling in, telling me how their day went. You can't hunt when you're stressed and in your head, right? That's a big part of Wojo's job.
There's the camp.
Yeah. Hey, it's Taylor. How's it going out there?
But I need to plug in the backup alternator.
Underneath the air cleaner.
Underneath the air cleaner.
So I just hook the two armors up. Is that going to be bad on the one alternator?
No, it should be fine.
Before that point, I didn't know how strong he was, and the answers, and the quick thinking.
It wouldn't charge even with the battery terminals plugged in, hey?
He has questions that sometimes I don't think they know how to answer, which is good, but they're legitimate questions. They're not just off the wall. Oh, Taylor, I'm glad I got you out here.
My thumbs are getting sore.
Well, my head gets sore after listening to everybody.
I know, I totally understand. It's just this and that.
You know what? Tonight, I'll give you the charge cord for that phone. And at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning when they start checking in and asking questions, just reply to them and say, hey, listen, guys, I'm looking after things.
Perfect. I'm going to bed.
It's incredible. He's done a fantastic job. I've already talked to Jim. Next year, Taylor Anderson is going to be the head guide all by himself. There you go, son.
Wow.
Go run with it.
Go down the last place.
So, you know, we've been with Steve and we've gotten to see how he hunts, which Steve does a great job, and we had a lot of fun with Steve, but we're excited to be with Brian now and see the different style of hunting that he uses.
I haven't been to Stevie's camp. I haven't hunted with Stevie. I know Stevie's an excellent guide. As far as being different hunting style, if they ain't gonna come to me, I'm going to them.
Ooh.
I am aggressive.
Hopefully, you know, different location, different style, make it happen.
Game trail, yeah.
This is pretty fresh, isn't it?
This one is. It's another fresh one. Like the channel wraps around here, so Berkey's gonna call him over there.
First night we went out and we saw some tracks, and it was already more tracks than what we had seen before, and so it was encouraging. But no moose grunting, and I thought, oh, is this gonna be the same thing again? When you're out there that long and you don't see animals, it gets a little bit more tough to handle. So that's where the mind really starts to play games with you. And for me, it was definitely challenging. I was tired, I was missing the kids, and really wanted to get going and not make this take another 4 or 5 days.
Hey, how's it going out there?
Fresh track again.
But nothing talking.
Really? Hold on.
Hey, Brian.
Hey.
Hey, when you see Shad, say, hey, Shad, turn the camera on. I got something to say.
Brian. Steve had 2 beer already.
Seriously, do that. It'd be hilarious.
All right, thanks.
Good luck.
What's that all for?
Sounds like Stevie's had a few beers and say to Shad, turn the camera on. I got something to say.
Tell Steve I got something to say.
We wanted to see how frozen this part of the lake is. It's pretty frozen. We're getting through it, but if we get a cold, calm night, it'll freeze solid like a rock, and we won't get in here for the rest of the season, unless we bring skates. I'm thinking that our little channel will be frozen flat, easier to break than the big solid cans. We have no idea what we're going to call in or what could be there. First of all, let fate deal with us and see how your guide's skill is.
Let's do one thing at a time. We'll get one, and then we'll see what we're going to shoot.
One thing at a time.
Hey, boss, how's it going today?
I hate this lake. I hate it. You can't move. You just sit there and you call and nothing calls back. So then you go call again in the afternoon and nothing calls back.
You got to be patient. You sound a little wore out there, boss.
You think?
Everybody's having a tough go.
What day is tomorrow? Sunday?
Sunday, yes.
Yeah, so I can stay here Sunday, but I got to fly out Monday.
The only other thing is we'll get Dennis over to you before you leave.
Yep, that's no problem.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
He got his ass kicked out there today. That's what happened. You want to read the last 7 in Reese messages?
6, 7. Yep.
Morning. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I don't know what time, 3 o'clock or something, and I got up and drank a pot of coffee. Different scenarios get running through your head. I felt a little pressure. I was really, truly wanting to get them an animal, like to fulfill their dreams.
The first morning here, I didn't sleep real great and woke up the next morning and I asked Brian I always ask people if they sleep well. And he said, no, I'm stressed. I want to get this moose.
We'll just kind of go by sound for now, if we can hear something. But try to stick together. And if I stop, you stop. If I move, we all move. Just keep our ears peeled. We got in there quite a ways, and I was almost to the point where we were going to turn around and come out because we were getting back in there, and we heard a grunt.
I see the paddle, I see the body. I can't see him. Did he go down? I just saw a body, so I threw a bullet. He's going.
We just sat back and listened, and you could hear it crunching, just waiting for him to tip over, waiting for the big crunch,
but it didn't happen.
Safety's on. Hey, let's as quiet as we can. I know it's impossible, but slowly advance.
We waited, listened, and they got further and further away. We figured, well, let's go up, check out the shooting lane where we thought he was standing, check for blood.
Tight here for a minute. Listen.
We bounced around there for 5 minutes for sure, and never found a drop of blood. So, what the heck? You know, was it a clean miss?
No blood.
He's still grunting. It's a good sign he's not hit. But that's just confirm. Got no blood. We'll keep on.
We're ready to go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, every moose in the whole world just heard that. This is Jim's third day of hunting. My last day with him. We're going to really push it hard tonight. The ice is gone now, it's warmed up. Still the calm, pretty cool, so it's good for calling. We'll get one. Just maybe with a different guide. But I don't want that. It's a really passive way to hunt, but it's all we have right now.
We're all in agreement here, there's no blood.
I agree.
But we'll take up the tracks there and see if we can find some. If you draw blood, that's your bull. And you hunt it for the remainder of your hunt, or he gets way on you, I mean, that's it, you're done.
I don't see anything. That's a bummer.
Uh-oh. Game on.
That's not good.
That's our stealth entrance. This is it. This is the last spot that I can call for Jim, and then it's over to Dennis.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
He's crying because he's going to lose his #1 guide. I mean, there's still lots of time in Jim's hunt. He's got 5 more days after this. My part of it is over, and I didn't exactly shine. No happy ending for the Jim and Jim team. Jim and Dennis team will do a lot better.
For me, this is a dream come true hunt. I've wanted to do this for years, and it finally came around where I was able to do it. But I thank you for your hospitality. This has been a dream hunt.
It's obviously didn't kill him. We might catch up to him. Got some here. Some here. Some here.
Pretty good blood. We got a better chance of catching up, I think.
Is that him grunting?
So I think the cows have probably left him behind. That's why he got up, started calling.
He's quite a ways away, isn't he?
More this way now.
I guess the blood will show us.
Catching up.
We heard him again. We're on him.
I see him. He's down. Hallelujah. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
No one deserves one more than you.
Thank you.
Look at the fronts.
Gosh. You work your rear end off 2 years in the making, and then you see a moose and you see the moose on the ground, and it just didn't really seem that real. It seemed like this could maybe just be a dream. Am I dreaming right now? Wow.
This thing is gonna have a lot of stories behind it.
What an experience. We had put so much time and effort and energy into it. It's a surreal moment.
Good job, crew. Good tracking.
Brian, you're the best.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. It was totally worth it all. Holy cow.
Darn. I couldn't find a moose for Jim, but Dennis, no, he's up to bat. Dennis has flown in today, which means he has to wait 6 hours before he can officially start guiding. So Christian's taken Jim out for this evening's hunt. Well, good luck, gentlemen. You're in good hands, Jim.
All right, push us off, Scott.
Giddy up.
So that's it.
Later, guys. This is Shockey. Thank you. Young Shockey. Thank you. We're going to go shock the world.
Christian's officially guiding, first time ever. Just watch these men head off into the wildlands. You know, he might find a moose where I failed miserably.
That's very nice.
Thanks so much.
Good job.
Gosh.
Hey, Brian.
Wojo.
What are you calling me for in the middle of the afternoon?
Well, we got some good news and we got some good news.
Oh, you got double good news?
Good news, we heard a bull this morning. The better news is we got him on the ground.
Oh, man.
He's a slob, yeah. He's crowding 70.
What?
We got him at 67, 68 right now. He's a slob.
Oh, good for you, Brian. Awesome. Stevie's even sitting here.
Hey, thank you, Brian.
Team Rogue River got this one. She's excited.
Hey, Wojo.
Hey, Sarah. Stevie's standing here, Kathy's here. We're all standing around. We were rooting for you.
Congratulations, Sarah. Way to go.
Need some pictures as soon as you get the cell phone service.
Thanks so much, guys.
We are so happy for you.
I don't think that I would have appreciated this near as much if I hadn't been up here before and not gotten one. That allowed me to be in a better place this time and to be able to absorb it and just appreciate it more.
Sure glad we stayed after a few days. Thank you for staying.
Kind of wore out your welcome. It's time to get rid of you. Yeah.
Yes.
When we heard about Sarah getting her bull, well, Stevie was doing the high fives. He was about as happy as he could have been, even if he was there.
Awesome.
He doesn't ride for himself.
Good stuff, man.
He rides for the team.
I can't wait to see those pictures.
I know. Just wait. Just wait. But he's only got 3 moose in 5 years, so It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And if you can't get it done, you're just not going to work for us. That's all it is. So I don't know what to do with them. It's going to be a hard call, but you got to do what you got to do, and you got to do for the best. At the end of the day, everything you do up here is a business. Any decision that we make, and Jim and I will probably make that decision, won't affect him if he comes back. He'll still be Stevie. He'll still be as bubbly. He'll still be good with people. He'll be good with everyone. What really is going to be the hard part is him taking that responsibility and thinking like, okay, I need some help.
Jim decided to leave. I don't know, maybe they figured the hunting was too hard out here.
We took it hell and fight to the end.
Yeah. And Jim's been practicing his calling. I think it's pretty good.
Whoa.
I got a bull grunt in. He's coming in. He's slowly making his way now. We might have to kick the boat.
Where's he at? Okay, I still see it.
How's he look, Christian?
Oh.
He's coming. Let him turn.
You got him. You got him.
He's down.
Thank you, Lord. Hunter, I know you had something to do with it, buddy. Thank you, the good Lord, because without his help, making sure I was healthy enough to get here, I would not be here. Wow. Oh my, Yukon moves.
Okay, I'm going to call the boss.
Brian.
Hey, boss, how's it going?
I don't know, please tell me.
Jim got a moose.
Yes! Awesome.
I know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that is fantastic. Nobody deserves that moose more than him. That guy's just had to put up with more hardship and heartbreak than the rest of us can even begin to imagine.
Right.
So I'm really happy about that.
Yeah. Like he says, you cannot believe how he's bouncing around right now.
Yeah, baby.
And that's it. Done.
Yeah.
Another season.
Yeah, one more season all in the bag.
There's a poem written in the North Country by an unknown hunting guide. It was to the Lord, and one of the lines was, "If there's nothing in heaven to test my mettle, send me to hell so I can hunt the devil." And that's exactly what going to the Yukon to try and be one of the professional guides in that wild North Country is all about, testing your mettle. The Yukon is such a harsh taskmaster. Only the fittest survive, only the most capable survive. Anyone who doesn't have all of that probably won't succeed in the Yukon. But just because you don't succeed in the Yukon your first attempt, if you continue to face the adversity to try and succeed in the Yukon, eventually you will succeed. At that point, you can stand proud with some of the best and greatest outdoor men and women in this world, the guides of the Yukon. And there's no greater accomplishment. It's the taking of the responsibility of someone's dreams to make them a reality. We love it. We live for that. You've got Wojo on the outside that's orchestrating all the logistics, the man, the legend. He can do anything. Christian and his brother Taylor that have come up through the ranks. They're all part of this greater thing we all live for. That's the outfit. And to be part of it, there's a measure of pride.